I've always wanted to try. Can I try to rip this apple in half?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Hang on.
Josh did it the other day.
Yeah, I guess I.
Thumbs in the bottom foot. I bird footed the shit out of it. For Narnia, let's go.
Go.
Come on.
Go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Damn, that's one tough apple, fool. Brandon stuck his finger down his throat, threw it back up into his mouth, pulled it out, and dropped it in my hand.
Yo. Welcome back to the Absolute Talk Show. It is your boy Trent here with Ian. Welcome back, my boy.
Thank you, my brother.
And our consistently reoccurring special guest, Josh.
Hello, everybody. Thank you.
And our other dear friend, Brandon, the man Hansen.
Don't bully me. I'll come.
You heard it here first, folks.
If you bully him, he will come.
Hey. That's a bumper sticker.
That is a bumper sticker.
That's a lifestyle. Fuck you.
You want to know what else is a good bumper sticker? The closer you get, the slower I drive.
It is factual, though.
Dude, that's Jake. That's how Jake drives. Jake's like, if you ride my ass, dude, I'm slowing down to fucking 5 miles
Dude,
an hour.
I'll do that shit. I don't
Did it
give
on
a
the way
fuck.
here.
I was wondering what was taking you so long.
Motherfuckers gotta know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yep.
That's right. So, hey, I was going to ask you guys, have you guys ever had either, like a fucking great boss, like a boss where you like, dude, this man is the fucking man, this is the greatest experience ever, and or have you ever had like a boss where you're like, yeah, I could kill him. I won't, but I could, you know. Maybe not that far. I'm just being dramatic. But have you ever had like a boss where you're like, fuck that guy. That guy's a douche.
Well,
Fed yes to both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah,
The
it really
The
is.
boss starts out cool.
Yeah,
Slowly,
usually
the
they
true
earn
colors
your
start
trust
to
and then they
lead
turn on
through.
you.
That do be true.
Or
That's-
on the
that's
flip
how it
side,
is.
a new boss you hate until he finally connects with you.
Dude, they become your best friend
You kind of like
and
this
then they
guy.
rip your fucking heart out right in front of you and they show it to you and they go, "You want it back?"
It's like that. It's that fucking scene from Dumb and Dumber, dude. Where he rips the dude's heart
Yeah.
out and puts it in a to-go bag, and he's just like,
Yeah,
You know.
hands it back to him. Here you go.
yeah. Well, yeah. I've definitely had both too. I've had some guys where I was like, "You're pretty all right, man." Like, dude, when I was working at Journeys, I had a boss named Eric, and Eric was cool as fuck, man. We used to, because we would sit there and we would take display shoes and we'd kind of like toss them back and forth, you know, just kind of chilling out. And every time we would throw it back to each other, we'd be like, like we just fucking scream the whole day. That was really, really fun. It'd be like 8 hours of just screaming. And I remember thinking, I'm an adult. You know, like I remember thinking that. I was like, damn, this is kind of funny.
I'm an adult.
Seriously, it was like, man, I have a job and shit.
And, on the adverse, I once had a boss I literally had to talk myself out of hitting in the head with a shovel. Like,
That'll do it, man.
full
That'll
conversation.
do it.
Like,
It's a wide
That's
spectrum.
probably a I should probably quit moment.
oh, yeah, no, I was only there for a few more weeks. I mean, from the jump, he was not very easy to get along with. This is when I was doing masonry and stuff, and I was
Oh yeah.
doing footings. And so there were shovels aplenty. They were everywhere. I mean,
One around every corner, I promise you.
and, like, he'd be finishing concrete and just running his mouth while he's just finishing it, like bent over in front of me, just totally focused on this. I'd be behind him with a shovel, just not today.
No, you just fucking hit him in the head with the shovel, throw him in a wheelbarrow.
Dump him in the concrete, finish over it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They would never know.
No,
Fucking done.
Not until an earthquake, but even then.
That's the only job it could have worked. You could've gotten away with it.
Dude, I had a job. I'm not gonna specify where because I don't want to piss this group of people off. But I had a job,
Oh god.
They
did a number on him.
dude. It was like 85% douchebag.
You got
and then, like,
PTSD from there?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Well, dude, my boss there, and granted, he was probably joking. Like, I will say this, but, you know, after, like, the...
Probably not.
No, well, dude, I know he was joking, actually. But for me, it was hard to deal with because every day he'd be like, you're my bitch, boy. Like, he would tell me that. And, yeah, and, like, after a while, it's like, dude, I don't even care if you're joking. I kind of want to beat you over the head with your own arm. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I'm like, please fuck off. You know, I'm like, I have to be here a long time. And I have to hear that many times. And, dude, I would, like, go on break, and he would do shit like, it'd be like I'd get 15s, and at, like, the 10-minute mark, he'd call me in. He'd literally, like, come outside and be like, Ian! And he'd, like, wave me in. And the only thing I could think every time is I'm like, should I just beeline to the car? This could be it. You know, like it was, like, every time, dude. But I just wouldn't. Like, I thought about it. I just never did.
Oh, man.
You know, the one positive out of bosses like that is the camaraderie and the bond you build with your coworkers, just purely off of the mutual hatred that you have for that man or woman.
Nothing brings a group of people together than being able to collectively hate one individual.
Dude, I've won. Hang on. Dude, I got one more. Okay, because this one just popped in my head and this needs to be fucking said. Okay, this was another job that I worked at, and this is at a place where, like, this is even worse than the last place, by the way. But the one chick was like a high up supervisor, like oversaw the whole place and whatnot, and it was a huge fucking building. And it was so big that they would just drive around on a golf cart, you know, where we, like, walked everywhere. So I'd see them on the golf cart every day, and all I could think to myself is, you fucking assholes, you know? And, like, she would stop, she'd be like, oh, your productivity's not where it's supposed to be. And be like a lot of that shit. And then I'd be like this. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to punch you in the fucking forehead. And, you know, like a whole lot like, please get away from me. Oh, God, it was the worst.
Just imagine this bitch. Okay. Wow.
I think I can picture her in my head off of that description.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
anybody want to guess what her name was? Because if you get it, I'm not going to tell you what name it is, but I'll tell you got it.
See, the picture in my head that I'm getting, though, is the boss from the movie Wanted.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
Yeah, the bitch with this fucking stapler.
It's kind of close. It's kind of right.
I pictured more of a blonde, like, chopped Karen do on her, though.
I don't know. I didn't want to say Karen because it was too
right
obvious.
on the nuts, my boy. Dude, Brandon is right on the nuts. Oh, fuck.
Nailed it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. She was the worst. Like, I only knew her for a short period of time, you know, because I only worked there for so long before I decided I was either going to kill myself or kill somebody. So I had to get the fuck out of there, dude. I can fucking do it. I was like, shit. I'm serious, dude. It was such a long walk back to the back every day, and I just fucking watched him on the golf cart. La la la, fucking living my life. I'm gonna go boss somebody around. I'd be like, fuck you.
The suspension on the thing's just getting a full fucking workout, too.
No, well,
bottomed out.
Well, that's the thing is they would always pack like 4 execs on this
floor.
thing. Well, yeah, it was like
on a level floor.
That's just them shifting around.
Dude, it was always like 4 executives, right? And it was the one chick who was not fat, and then like 3 fat motherfuckers just riding on this cart. And it would just every time, dude, like it would just be like it'd be like you can hear the engine working its hardest, you know. And it's just fucking like it's driving past me, and I couldn't help but every time like it, because normally I had like a Gatorade or something in my hand, you know, because I'm like, all right, I'm going back to work, and every time I'd kind of glance at my bottle like, drink.
Or throw.
Or weapon. You know, like, you know. It never got to weapon, though. I have more self-control than that, but they were a bunch of fucking assholes. So.
That would have been a good story.
Projectile?
That would have been a good
That
story.
would have been good.
Yeah. Josh said projectile? Yeah, drink or projectile. That's the one.
You're just playing darts.
Yeah, bottle, dart, not much different. You can manage.
Just lob it.
Just lob it.
Like I said, though, I've also had some awesome bosses. I've had some bosses who were, like, so fucking cool to me and, like, gave me a ton of opportunities when I was acting like a fucking asshat, so, you know.
One of the coolest bosses I ever had was when I was working at the cell phone store, you know? And she took it like a champ, but we made an entire game. Like, me and the rest of the employees there had basically an Olympic, like, multiple event thing that we would do on Fridays, where it was just like mess with this person. And like we would jump out and like scare the shit out of her, and we knew exactly like the reaction would be.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
I think I even know who it is.
Oh, I'm sure you
Starts
do
with
too.
an L.
No.
Starts with a B.
No. But I have scared the shit out of that one too.
Yeah, dude, that's all I used to get from you were snaps of her fucking thinking she was dying in the moment. And I'm like, oh shit.
No, this is the manager of the place. And like we would play this game where we would see how many pens we could stick in her hair without her noticing. And like hide and jump out and scare the shit out of her and see like how much distance we could gain, like running away. It was like multiple events. We did like curling with water bottles and shit when nobody was in the store. Like us with brooms and squeegees just in front of it.
Fucking, yeah. Straight up curling.
Oh, yeah. No, it was awesome. And then we looked into how expensive curling actually is.
Oh, fucking.
And
Yeah.
it's stupid expensive. Like one curling stone is like hundreds of dollars because you can only get them from this one really weird specific quarry in Scotland.
So you got into it with the water bottles. We're like, let's buy some curling shit.
Yeah, and we Googled it. And we're like, you know what? No.
Let's fucking curl tomorrow. It's like you and your golfing.
If you want to curl like an American, just get a cinder block.
A fucking cinder block, some KY jelly, and a can-do attitude.
That's what-
Somewhere there's a Zamboni operator whose butthole just puckered from those sentences.
Job security, baby.
That just reminds me
Putting
of
cinder blocks on my fucking ice.
that fucking skit from Deadpool. Yo, you're gonna die from a Zamboni in 5 minutes.
That's quick too. I mean, those things are slow as shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Bosses can certainly go one way or the other, but I will say this though too. Like I've learned just as much from my bad bosses as I have my good bosses, because the bad bosses will teach you like examples that, like I don't want to work for somebody like this, because it's like, dog, work is part of your life, bro. You spend a lot of time there.
It's all perspective. Your eyes are opened either way. Bad
Yep.
boss, you're open to seeing those fucking faults.
Yeah.
Good boss, yeah. It's all perspective.
No, for sure. It's
They
really.
do make
Oh my
you
gosh, I'm
aware
so
of
sorry,
shit.
guys.
They make you aware.
I remember I did used to have a boss that when I first started working for her, she was an evil bitch, bro.
Okay.
But later on, like I want to say like within a year, she changed a lot, and like because she would just be like a very demanding, very like man person. Like I say do this, so fucking do this type shit. And hold on, these gentlemen are having a affair over their drinks.
No,
Doctor?
Doctor.
yeah.
So
anyway.
my boss, she at the time she got way better, and we did end up having like reviews with her, and she was like, is there anything that I could do better as a boss? And dude, I pulled out the fucking guns on her, bro.
Laid out a fucking dictionary.
I literally looked at her and I was like, well, no. And she was just like, well, no, like, tell me something. Like, I want to get better at my job as much as I want you to get
Let me
better at
find my
yours.
list.
And I was like, well, you're very unapproachable and rude.
You could start by shutting your mouth.
And she just goes, I am? And I go, yeah, you are.
It took you 5 seconds to give her a yes in the most disrespectful. Yeah. You are. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And it was funny, like, right after that, like, apparently, like, I told everybody after I had that review that I'd said that, and it went well. Like, she wasn't upset about it, and then everybody else said something similar right after I did that shit.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's really easy, like, being put in a leadership position to not really look internally because you're so hyper focused on the delegation aspect of things and making sure everything runs smoothly, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I will say, like, while people can be unapproachable and rude, right? She did put up that opportunity to be like, what do you want to see different, you know?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
like, and actually took it well from what I hear. Did she actually end up changing afterwards? Or
Yeah.
And you were honest.
That's
And,
awesome.
I mean, that was the floor.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. I had a review with some people that were
bro, you guys know me. I'm a very blunt person. I'm gonna tell you how
No.
it is, bro.
So, dude, somebody would be like, Ian, is there anything I could do better? I'd be like, no. You're the greatest. You're the fucking... Because for whatever reason, I can't do that.
Meanwhile, you're daydreaming about bashing their head off the
right,
table.
Right. I'll be like, no, man, you're doing an awesome job. But, like, in my head, I'm like, well, you could start by shutting your fucking mouth. You know, it's just like, I'm like, tee it off on them in my brain.
Well, see, the real key is you have to make
you
sure that when you say stuff like
compartmentalize
that,
like
you
a
say it
motherfucker.
professionally.
I get it.
You can't say, I want you to shut the fuck up. You could be like, well, you talk a lot.
You got a big mouth.
Kind of waste my time
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your words.
How about you shut it?
It's about the approach, man.
Yeah, listen, Steven Tyler. You know?
Jesus.
Who, by the way, I'm not bagging on Steven Tyler. What a goat. But...
Just the size.
Just the size.
No, I'm not even bagging on that. It's more
the
of like
pure girth of
it's-
that man.
dude. It's more like an observation. It's like,
wow.
are you gonna say he doesn't have a giant fucking mouth?
He resembles a bass. He legitimately.
Brandon,
What?
you fucking
What?
didn't.
He knows it. You think he's never been told he has a big mouth?
Oh fuck. Oh god. This ain't the
Somewhere
first
Joe
time-
Perry's
this
like,
isn't the
it do
first
be
time
true.
I've heard
You know,
it.
he's like, his best friend's like,
Yeah, mostly from the girls, I'm assuming. But yeah, got a big mouth.
See, it's not even all bad.
Dude, that guy had to crush puss back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
God, how big is his tongue when they go from the mouth to the tongue? I don't know. I know
I
what they're
don't know.
doing. I know their games.
Yeah, dude. I don't
All I know is when they say smiles from ear to ear, with him they mean it literally.
Literally, yeah.
No, I think it is important for people who are put in leadership positions, though, to actually look and ask those type of questions. I know today, like, I had to do a review, and I almost forgot to, because it's just one of those things you don't think about.
Yeah.
You know? Because, like, the focus is supposed to be on the person being reviewed. And, like, today I was talking to one of my guys, and I'm like, you know, so this is why you got this score, this is why you got that, this, that, the third. You're doing a great job here, keep it up. And then, like, I was like, you know, pretty much like, all right, let's go get lunch. And I had to, like, oh, wait. You know, like, and I know I haven't been in this position long, but is there anything, like, anything you want to see me be doing differently right now? Or is it too early to tell? And he's like, no, I think you've been doing good. He's like, I think we're pretty open with each other. If there's something that, like, I think you need to fix, I'll let you know. And I appreciate that, too. You know?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Being honest, man.
Yeah, I wish I knew what it was like to have somebody be like, Ian, what can I do better? And then me be like, I have the answer. You know, it's like, that's never fucking happened to me ever. It's always like, Ian, how can I help you be better? And I'm always like, and then there's like a 20-minute fucking break where I'm analyzing, and I usually come up with this.
Well, you don't need to like give me anything super huge.
Yeah. No, this is usually this is usually my answer. My answer is usually, well, I think it's stuff that I have to fix on my own. That's always my fucking answer. You know what I mean?
You've given me that.
So you
fucking
blame
answer.
yourself
Yeah.
for your boss's incompetence.
Sometimes.
You,
Maybe I have shit to work on.
god damn.
Jesus, Murphy.
I will say this. I'm getting better with it, and you know, I'm going back to therapy because I understand that that is a fucking problem. You know, but yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. I have issues with that, I suppose, but that's okay.
Great job, team. Everybody's doing great. You're not.
You're not. You're just not. We are. You suck.
We're doing everything. You're there.
You're a
You're
stupid
right there,
idiot.
mostly in the way.
On the flip side, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. Wow.
By the way, last week when you ate that tuna sandwich, I couldn't help but thinking how good it would look on top of your fucking head, you ass clown. Just get mad. Just you fucking idiot.
Everything comes.
Yeah, all at once. Just a surge of
Is that a
anger.
true story?
I put ghost peppers in my lunch so that way whoever's been stealing my lunch, I'll find out who it is.
Dude, Josh just asked me if that was a true story, and
Yes.
obviously I never said it, but oh yeah, I thought about giving somebody a tuna hat. I didn't do it, but I thought about it.
That's pretty tame. I honestly, like, if you hate a boss that much, like, why is your first thought, like, I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it on your head?
I'll tell you why.
Like-
I'll tell you why. Because tuna smells like shit, and if you get it in your fucking hair, good luck with that mayo-y fucking mess in your hair follicles.
See, I don't think that deep. I'm just like, where's a chair to throw at you? Like,
Yeah, well.
See,
I'll
my
talk about
main
it later.
concern, Ian, is why are you getting tuna?
Yeah.
I didn't. They had tuna.
tuna's delicious.
Chicken.
Brandon.
I'm going to draw that line in the sand right now. Tuna's delicious.
Brandon, if I wanted to...
Tuna sandwich, though.
Brandon.
Yes, delicious.
Brandon,
It can
if
be.
I wanted to hear a stupid fucking opinion, I'd...
We'd look your direction, okay?
no.
You invited me, asshole. Tuna's delicious.
Dude, fuck tuna. Fuck tuna with a passion.
It's better than sardines. Oh, God, you like sardines, don't you?
They're not terrible. I'm not going to lie to you.
Brandon goes, "Icky
Tuna's
food."
better than
Yum,
sardines.
yum, 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 yum.
I need you to say this.
What?
Tuna is better than sardines.
Oh, tuna is better than sardines.
It's all
Okay.
situational.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Shrimp sucks, though.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
Not
Dude.
the flavor, it's the texture.
Hold the fuck up, dude.
I'm actually
I don't
kidding.
even like seafood,
actually-
and you
I
guys are
actually
so
don't mind
fucking
shrimp.
stupid.
I actually
Oh my
don't mind
God.
shrimp, but
I
I
can do
prefer it.
crab.
I prefer it breaded.
You would do crab over shrimp?
I can do crab. It's the texture for shrimp.
I love
Gristle,
seafood.
Gristle. If I want to
I
chew
think
on gristle.
I think shrimp is best in the garbage. It sucks. It, like every possible way you can prepare it. I've had it in sushi. Okay, I'm not gonna say I've had it in every way that
Brandon.
you can prepare it. Bubba Gump
tried.
has a million,
Brandon.
but
Brandon.
shrimp sucks.
Brandon,
What?
I love you. Okay,
See,
me
this
too.
is this.
but
is
I
what
want
I'll
you to
say.
know this. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Shrimp is good, dude.
Shrimp is very good.
Shrimp is good.
However, I will say this: the people that eat cold fucking shrimp,
Dude, cold shrimp.
go
Dude,
fuck
Dude,
yourself.
hide from that guy. That guy's got bodies in his basement. 100%. Hide from that guy.
So
the cocktail shrimp?
Yeah,
Yeah, just the cold shrimp. Yuck.
Cocktail.
Is that what that is? Yuck, dude.
yeah, dude. I won't even lie right now. I ate an entire fucking
was
bag
real.
of those when I was a kid in like a sitting. And dude, I don't know if I've ever hurled more. No, that's a lie. But
the context clues are delicious.
Oh, so you actually rejected it.
dude, I
Well,
ate
of
the
course you-
entire
of course you
fucking
don't like
bag.
it. Of course you can't do it.
And I was like 10.
Yeah.
like a pound of shrimp.
No, I've never done that.
And
Most people haven't.
for years I couldn't touch shrimp again up until like 3 years ago.
No.
You poor kid.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucked myself.
Well, I
All on
have
the
too,
same
but
day.
you know that's a little excessive. No, dude, you know what food did that to me? It's actually a candy. I had one specific candy that
Hang
I
on, can I guess?
Guess.
Can we all take a guess?
Yeah,
All right.
Razzles.
no.
No.
Damn.
Why did you eat that shit out
Circus
of?
No.
peanuts.
Sour
Circus
Patch
peanuts.
Kids.
No.
Oh fuck.
What?
Circus peanuts?
Dude, I did love circus peanuts, but that's not it.
They are.
Oh.
They do be good.
They smack.
Frosted animal
I
crackers.
said a guess.
All right, you no, you all get one more guess.
That's not even
No,
okay.
That's not candy.
no.
Oh God, no, I'm on the spot.
This is actually one you wouldn't have seen me with too much, Brandon.
Okay.
But I knew of their existence.
Ooh, the Airheads Extremes, like the rope things or whatever.
Nope.
Fuck. Damn it.
How old were you?
I want to say like in between 10 and 12.
Warheads.
No, I actually fuck with Warheads so hard.
Dude, I do too. Goddamn. Anything sour, I'll
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Yeah, baby bottle pops is what did it to me.
Oh my god.
Really?
Did you eat
Yeah.
the wax?
No. So I fucking
Wax.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the fucking
you're thinking of-
wax
Oh,
sodas.
yeah,
the
yeah,
wax
the wax
bottles.
wax
yeah,
bottles.
Yeah.
Those two, though.
Yeah.
I could
We're like,
see-
hold up.
I could see Ian doing that shit though.
Fuck yeah, he would do.
All right. Hold the fuck
To
up.
be fair, I used to chew on the
Those are
wax.
both.
I used to chew
Really?
on it every
Baby
time.
bottle-
Yeah,
baby
yeah, you're
bottle pop.
definitely
Yeah.
not supposed
Baby
to
bottle
do
pop.
Yeah, dude. Josh does, dude.
One of
So-
the most
Take a
iconic.
lick, dip
Baby
it,
bottle pop
shake
was
it.
fucking bitch.
Well, so no, I had a baby bottle pop one day. This is what fucking happened. Okay, I crushed it in
What
less than a
flavor?
half hour, and I don't know if you've ever tried to eat a baby bottle pop that fast.
So you crunched it?
It's fucking yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, it's hard. Anyway, so later that night, dude, I'm fucking laying in bed, and I fucking just I go, oh my god, my tummy hurts. And I fucking sat up, and it was just like, oh my god, I gotta go, and I fucking ran. I was like you can fucking hear my feet just shuffling, and I fucking get into the bathroom, and as soon as I flick on the light, dude, I didn't even make it to the toilet. It was like a hose down from the door to the fucking toilet. It was like just fucking everywhere, and I could never eat them again.
Wait,
ever.
was this the same house that like the first house that we lived in that town?
Here?
Oh, there?
Yeah.
You weren't 11 or 12.
No,
there.
no. It wasn't there. Sorry. Sorry. I'm thinking of a different place. Hang on. I can't register it. I don't know where we lived. Maybe because the only thing because I remember what the bathroom looks like, but I can't remember the house. You know what I mean?
We did move a lot.
Like I remember like the flooring and like the door, but I can't remember anything from this side of the door out. So like I remember exactly what the bathroom looked like because my life almost ended there, but everything else is a fucking mystery, you know.
Dude,
Oh, it was awful. Yeah, I could never stomach baby bottle pops ever again.
I had a thing like that when I had the flu. And it was like, but it had nothing to do with the food itself, just for years because I barfed up so much of it, I couldn't eat it. And it was like,
That sucks.
what's really stupid is it's a good food for me. It was a bag of spinach that I just went ham on. And like I puked later, and there's like whole leaves in them just floating in the fucking toilet. And I was like, "Dad, the spinach hurt me." He's like, "It's not the spinach, man," because I watched Popeye, and I'm like, "I'm gonna get strong as hell."
Get strong as hell.
It wasn't in the can.
See, I'm waiting for
See, that's
Josh
where I
to
fucked
get.
up. It was a bag.
I'm waiting for Josh to get fucking sick from all the fucking Smarties that he tries to offer me and eat all the
Wait,
time.
I'm trying to get you to accept it.
Dude, I still haven't taken a Smartie.
No. All rejection.
You like Smarties?
See?
You don't, motherfucker?
No,
I don't.
Dude, Team
I don't
Smartie,
hate 'em.
dog.
I don't like.
Dude,
don't
it's
hate 'em.
candy
it's
like that,
just
but
too
Smarties?
much sugar, man.
The
I
whole-
need more flavor.
I don't eat the whole roll. At
And
once.
usually I want something sour if I'm going
Okay,
for
well that's
candy.
different though. Like
I
one or
dab
two.
into it.
Okay. Like, do you chew on them or do you just like let it dissolve?
If I do go Smarties, I dissolve
Oh.
though.
Depends on the mood.
I do it all.
I do it. All.
Dude, I tell you what is the greatest snack that I've just been fucking up lately. I mean, like actually, I have one staple and one that specifically lately I've just been fucking eating every day. I'm addicted to it. So,
What is it?
So, damn, bro.
What is it?
Yeah, so,
Hurry
like, so white cheddar Cheez-Its is my forever staple. I've always
Jamie
had
fucking
that.
loves those.
I've always had that.
They fuck.
Dude, they fuck so hard. They fuck
they
like
do fuck
oh
pretty
my
hard.
god, dude. They fucking fuck. They fuck. And then also welcome to the Absolute Podcast. Today we're interviewing a fucking pterodactyl. Anyway, the other snack that I've been crushing lately is Dots pretzels, dude.
Oh wait, hang on. Which kinds? If it's the original, I'm gonna slap you.
All right, guys, it's been a good podcast. I gotta
The
go.
original?
Dude, they fuck.
Ah.
What
no.
are the flavors? Original garlic.
Dude. All right.
There's
so
like a mustard
I'm
one.
not a. That's the one.
That's the one.
I don't
the one.
I don't even like pretzels like that. But like okay, so as far as pretzels go, Dots pretzels do fuck, right? And the original is
And
the
slap.
best, like just straight up pretzel I've ever had. You know,
None of that old Dutch shit. No offense, old Dutch, but y'all be slacking on the pretzel game.
those ain't even all that bad. Like, but anyway,
They don't even compare to Dots.
not even close. Not even close. But the Southwest, the blue bag, that slaps like an alcoholic stepdad.
Yeah, the blue bag's good.
And then
I like
the mustard fucks like Johnny Sins.
Yeah. I like the mustard ones too, but Ave hates them. Ave is like Ave's got this funny thing where if she hates shit, she just makes noises the whole time. You know, like it's like a whole lot like. And I'm like, yeah, you good? You know, I'm like, there's a lot of that. Not a fan of the mustard ones though. I love Dots though. The Southwest are probably the best, but I've been buying the red ones mostly. The OG.
What have you been snacking on, Trent?
What have I been snacking on? Ooh, I've been fucking with Ripple chips and French onion dip.
What kind of ripples?
Old Dutch Ripple chips, original.
Oh, the original? The OGs? Okay. Those fuck.
Brano likes the cheddar.
Original.
I do fuck up the cheddar.
Original Ripple Old Dutch potato chips
The classic
with
salty.
with the Dean's French onion.
The Dean's,
There it is.
it's superior.
Dude,
Dude,
thank you.
It fucks.
It is. Dude, I won't. Dude, do you want me to tell you something? I went to another gas station and I got French onion dip from Old Dutch when I was there. And I got home, I opened it up, and the color and smell
not right.
made me literally. I didn't even try it. I threw it away right away,
Yeah.
dude. I was immediately just like, this is appalling to look
It's
at.
not right.
There's
It's a different color. I can't do it.
It's a
like
different color?
It's like fucking brownish almost. I was
So-
like, that's bad.
so-
Like,
Before
it
it
looks
lays
bad.
eggs. No.
It's like-
there's two superior dips. Dean's one.
There's one that's overhyped, and I know what you're going to say.
Oh,
I don't think it's overhyped. I love it.
Oliva?
Top the tater?
Yeah, I love it.
fucking yeah.
I love it.
I love top potato.
I love it.
It's
dude.
good.
Top
It's
on
potatoes.
a
good.
potato though.
Actually,
See,
both-
but if you're
flip a
talking
coin,
like
I'm good
chip
at
dip,
both.
though.
I'm
What'd
not
you
talking.
say?
I'm
Flip
not
a
talking
coin,
chip
I'm good.
dip. Top
Really?
potato is
Yeah.
good as fuck on baked potatoes
Oliva
or some
good?
shit.
The
What?
hell of a good dip. They advertise it on the radio.
I don't think I've seen it. Hell of a.
Oh, hell of a dip.
It's like Minnesota. Anyways,
I've heard of it. I've never gotten to try
it's
it.
not
No.
not as good.
No?
It's either or Dean's or fucking Top.
Dude, I want to shout out a hot sauce quick. A Minnesota hot sauce that you guys need to fuck up. Crybaby Craig's.
Oh, I've tried that.
Crybaby
Oh.
Craig's is the fucking
is great,
shit,
yeah.
dude. Crybaby Craig's is awesome.
I looked it up. I think they have it at the Oasis Cafe.
Yeah, they do.
I think that's
Most
right.
most
That's where I
places,
tried it.
most
I think.
local places in Minnesota have it.
Crybaby Craig's. Please sponsor us. God, that'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, no, Crybaby Craig's is fucking, dude, it's great. I tried it the first time at work. One of my coworkers had it. They're like, yeah, it's, Minnesota sauce. And I was like, really? I just put some on my shit. And I was like, I would neglect people for this. This is fucking awesome. You know?
Fuck yeah.
I was like, this is so fucking good, dude.
Totally forgot you exist.
Yeah. It's like, sorry I didn't call you for 5 years. I was too busy with my hot sauce.
Dude, another classic chip dip though is fucking what is it? Salsa con queso.
Huh?
It's usually like Tostitos. It comes in a fucking jar.
I can
It's like
picture it.
nacho cheese basically,
It's like in a,
but with like a little bit of salsa in
it's
it.
in a tin.
Oh, shit.
Little peel back.
No, it's in a glass jar.
Okay, no.
Who makes that now?
I'm thinking of the Fritos.
Tostinos.
I'm thinking of the Fritos dip.
Okay.
No, not those ones.
The Fritos dip is good though. It's pretty alright.
No.
The chili shit's alright.
Tostinos salsa con queso, bro. It's like a spicy queso.
I like the queso blanco.
Heat it up.
Dude, there's a fucking queso that we get from Sam's Club. Bro, there's a queso that we get
Dude,
from
my
Sam's
mouth
Club.
is watering right now.
I know, dude. Yeah, all this food's getting me a little horny for it. But no, dude, fucking there's a queso that is.
There's an apple on the table.
Rip it in half.
Yeah, just fucking half it.
I've always wanted to try. Can I try to rip this apple in half?
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Hang on.
Josh did it the
Yeah,
other day.
Yeah, I guess I.
Thumbs in the bottom.
It works. Just feel it out.
Thumbs in the top, I think.
Thumbs in the
Just
top.
get a good grip and just feel it out. You'll feel it.
I'm not feeling it.
Try to be
Fucking
even.
rip it.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Brandon?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Is it thumbs down? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I think it's there.
It was
Yeah.
random
I think
as fuck.
thumbs in the top.
I did this, and I
For those of you listening, he just made claws with both hands and said, "I did this."
Just picture a bird foot.
Bird foot. I bird footed the shit out of it. For Narnia, let's go.
I don't know.
Go.
Come on.
Go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Damn, that's one tough apple, fool.
Fuck.
That's the fucking Sylvester Stallone of apples, dude. Holy shit. Dude, it's a perfect split. Wow, that's awesome.
My foot cramped doing that. Sweet snacks.
That looks better than mine.
Damn, dude, I'm good on the apple, but that was a perfect 50-50 split. That was awesome.
Nature, man.
Yeah, no shit. Symmetrical fruits, you know?
There
That
might
was
be a
pretty
sticker.
badass.
There might be a sticker.
Dude,
I'm
that,
gonna eat that too.
dude,
I think I might have eaten it.
dude, that was
No, I got.
Oh, you already took a bite out of it too.
dude, it's been man, that's a
He's in
good
the army. He fucking eats more than stickers.
dude. Oh my god, I don't know if I ever told this story on the podcast, but I have to tell this story because this story was one of the first times I really realized how different you were, Brandon. I was like, holy shit.
Oh boy.
So we went to Thanksgiving with our family on the mom's side, okay, and this is like my great aunt Jan's house, and we would go there all the time, and we're leaving, and we get in the car, and we're on our way back from Thanksgiving, and I had a receipt for something that I was gonna return back to Walmart or something, and Brandon goes, "What is that?" And I go, "It's a receipt," and without any fucking warning, he rips it out of my hand, crumples it into a ball, and puts it in his mouth. And I go, "Why the fuck would you do that?" And then, without missing a beat, this dude goes, gulp, and fucking swallows it. And I go, I'm like, what? What the fuck was that? I'm like, you did not just swallow that. And he opens up his mouth. I'm like looking in his mouth. I'm like, oh my god, he fucking swallowed that. And then
Dude, receipt paper tastes terrible.
so yeah. But,
Oh, it was bad.
I hate that I know
remember
that.
well, and then I go, Brandon, I needed that. And I'm not kidding. Brandon stuck his finger down his throat, threw it back up into his mouth, pulled it out, and dropped it in my hand. And I'm like, that is the most
that happened.
That's the most barbaric fucking thing you've ever done. Maybe not ever, but it's
Dude,
up there. That's fucking hardcore.
That is a fucking flex.
That's real.
No, it's actually kind of stupid.
That's kind of a magic trick.
Dude, I'm
He
not.
did make it disappear and brought it back.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I was
Magicians don't have a
Dude,
vein
that's
sticking
magic.
out of their forehead while they're going.
dude. I was mad,
Gag
but I
himself
couldn't
in the
even.
fucking yard.
I couldn't even express that I was mad because I was laughing too hard.
I do remember that.
But
We're on the-
but you got your receipt back.
I didn't fucking take it back. It probably smelled like fucking Brandon's throat.
Yeah, we
Got
threw
this
it out
man.
the window, or in a Quick Trip bag or some shit. I can't remember where it went, but
But you needed it.
Yeah, well, I didn't need it that.
yeah, I
bad.
thought you
Holy
needed
shit.
it, Ian.
Yeah.
Trying to
know.
help a guy out.
Sounds like there's
Jesus.
plot holes in this story.
Plot hole.
You're a fucking pothole. No, I'm kidding.
Plot hole.
I know you said plot hole. I know, dingus. I was saying. Fuck you guys. Whatever.
You're
I
what's
think
wrong with Minnesota
I think your
roads.
dyslexia is kicking in.
Dude, honestly, I know that we've talked about this, but I'm gonna double back. Minnesota roads are so fucking bad, dude. They're so fucking bad. Oh man, especially during the winter when all that pavement starts coming up and it really starts cracking and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited for 94 with the new
Dude.
the winter.
Dude, like, don't get me wrong, the highways are bad too, but not in the way where like the town roads are bad. Like on the way to my son's daycare last year, In 2 weeks, I popped the same tire twice. In 2 weeks.
Oh, I remember that.
Bro, I lost it. I was like, when it popped the second time, I was like, motherfucking cocksucker piece of shit. Like, I'm fucking, like, walking around my car, like, just, I'm livid, dude.
Did you do the Jim Carrey thing in The Mask when his car broke down?
What does he
remember
We
do?
were
that
talking
part.
about this the other day, Trent.
Oh, perfect.
He's like just yelling at God about,
Yeah.
You win.
Smite me, almighty
Oh, no, that was
smiter.
fucking Bruce. Either way, his car broke down.
That's literally, yeah. No, that's how it felt. It was a whole lot of staring at the clouds asking, why?
Again?
Why would you do this to me? You know? But it's all good. I haven't popped it since. But
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I would hope you didn't.
Knock on wood.
Oh, now you just made my dog think that somebody's at the door.
Sven's like, company.
Thanks. You see what you did? He was laying with us, all chill. He was fine. Now you
No,
went and
no.
fucked it up.
No one ever heard him.
Now he's at the front door,
Yeah, no, none of you even knew he was here.
just waiting for the mailman to say something crazy.
Yeah. Just waiting for the mailman to get squared up. All right.
Get sturdy, son. Get sturdy, son. What's up?
Oh God.
So our new puppy's a crackhead.
You talk about Gussie boy? Dude, Gus is so cute.
I love that dog.
He's the nicest lad, but oh my God, is he dumb? Like the other day I got
Should bring him
home.
over to play with Sven.
Oh, he'll have so much fun. But the other day I got home from work late. Natalie was letting the dogs out. Get out of my car. Hang on, I'm gonna pull in Ian. And
Excuse me. Good one. Good push.
Thank you for the credit where it's due. Thank you for
yeah,
that.
no problem, bro.
Damn, I smell that.
It smells like victory. Anyway, so I'm getting
smells
home.
fruity.
Apples.
I literally
Yeah,
just ate an apple.
Ain't that nice?
Yeah, that guy must be eating a lot of pineapple, huh?
You're stupid.
Yeah,
You're
get
so
wrecked. Get wrecked. Dude, hey, fucking cue my celly. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that, but that was for me.
That was really dumb.
Just count yourselves lucky that you couldn't see that.
You wasted all of our time and my energy with that shit.
I'm still waiting to tell a story.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Okay? This podcast is officially this is a hostage situation now. Fuck you guys.
It's not that big a deal. Just fucking relax. So
Okay. All right,
so
Brandon.
your
Brandon.
brother can tell his story.
Okay, Brandon, I want to hear your story. Tell me, please.
I don't want to tell it no more. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
No,
go.
so I get home. And I get out of the car. And good boy Gus Boy's just running around the yard. And he's like, looking for a place to shit or whatever. And he sees me. And but it's dark out. But I can see him vaguely because he's the light color in the darkness. I can kind of see him. What I can't register immediately is that he's getting closer at a very fast rate of speed. And
Oh no.
he closes the distance real fast. And I'm expecting him to stop, so I'm just kind of walking, doing my thing. And all four of his little tootsies leave the ground. And he just full fur missiled into me. And
Furpedoed.
fur peanut.
Just going through you.
Yeah, and it's not like he tried to jump on me hey Dad, dogs will stand up on the rear legs. No, he just threw his body at me like a hockey player, put me in the boards. I'm like, what the hell, Gus?
He was sailing true.
How big is he now?
He's a little past knee height.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting pretty big. He's the goodest boy.
Damn, dude, I haven't seen him since I could hold him like a little baby. That
Yeah.
makes me sad. Next time I see him, he's gonna
It's
be
I
funny.
still
It's
do.
funny because the memories of all of us at your house when he was a puppy just came up.
Oh yeah,
That was so funny.
yeah. He was ankle
Yeah,
high.
yeah. Trent, do you mean when you came in and woke me up and you were in the cheeriest mood of your life because you were still fucking drunk?
Dude,
you mean
let's
that?
talk about that.
Dude, Trent was fucking shit,
So
face.
we were up until 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was late.
And then I
And
woke
that's
up
being
again at
generous.
7.
And I had to get up early because I had to work. Weird. And
Fuck.
I had to get going,
Not
and
alone.
all these people were over at me and Natalie's place, and so we had time to get a brunch quick, and I had to split. And so I'm still trying to get whatever minutes of sleep I can before I start my day.
Yeah.
And we had just stayed up till like 3:30 the night before drinking.
Trent says, yeah. Because he remembers it.
Yeah, I remember this vividly.
And we agreed on the time like 10 o'clock or whatever. And 10 rolls around and Natalie's like, do you want to get up? And I'm like, just give me a few more minutes, man. And like, it feels like as soon as I said that, you were at my doorway in the bedroom like, Brandon! Good morning! Just the most annoying rooster in the world. Like, hey! Get up!
See, the best part is that Natalie came down to me and went, Brandon doesn't want to get up yet. And I went, oh? And she goes, yeah, I mean, you can try to get him up if you want. And I was past her by the time she finished the sentence. And upstairs I went, into your kicked open the door. Brandon! Come on, let's go!
Well, and I was dealing with like probably a level 6 overhang. I mean, you know,
Hangover?
Yeah, overhang. So I'm laying in the bed and I'm like, got the headache, and I'm just like, Jesus. And I'm like, there's no way anybody else is gonna be up and moving yet. And then you showed up, and I'm like, oh, there's no way he's not still tanked. Like, there's just no fucking way.
Well, when we were laying, because Ava and I were still in bed, but she got up and she was dressed by the time Trent came to our door. And all I hear is like a knock. It's like and I'm like, oh, here we go. I didn't know who it was, but I was like, whoever this is going to make this a not fun experience. And I see Trent pop his fucking noggin, and they're like, good morning. You know, and I was like, he was like, it's time to get up, dude. And I was like, I'm not speaking English because I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, no, he does not speak words.
No.
Good morning.
No, and
honestly,
honestly,
says hello.
I actually remember getting mad at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And granted, I think everybody knows this about me. I'm not a morning person. For the first 10 minutes, I'm going to be pissed at you. And then past 10 minutes, I get over it.
It was funny,
quick.
though,
So
because
you
Avery
must cast
was
the
awake.
demons out before you wake up.
Yeah.
Avery was awake
Out.
and, like, was ready. And she looked at me and said the same
Speaking
thing.
of
And she
gibberish.
was like, he doesn't want to get up. And I was just like, oh, he'll get up. He'll get up, okay?
You're like, it's funny. He thinks he has a choice.
Yeah, I was like, listen,
You might hate me
clearly you don't understand the
For a
brotherly love that we have for one another.
for a minute.
I will jump on him.
waking you up, Ian, is like
One of the most interesting experiences of my life.
it's the closest.
I don't like that interesting is the word that you use.
It's the closest thing that I can imagine disarming a bomb would be.
Are you a vivid sleeper? I don't even know what that means, but it sounds correct.
Do you mean as far as dreams or just the sleep?
The waking up, the coming out of.
Yeah. Well,
I wake up vividly.
No, he's a
Waking
groggy.
waking
He's a
people up
groggy
is interesting.
person.
Yeah.
Different people.
Yeah.
Because they all react differently.
yeah, Trent's right. I don't wake up with a clear mind. I wake up with the attitude of, if anybody fucks with me right now, they might catch a 5-finger
Yeah.
hello right to the forehead. Like,
Versus
it's
some
just-
other people, you lightly touch them and they're like, fully aware. What are you doing?
Not me. No, a freight train could rip
So-
through my house and I'm
so no,
good.
there's the
Yeah,
difference.
pretty much.
I've woken different people up before.
I think it depends on the day.
My
For me.
best friend growing up, sleep.
I have seen
or not
Ian.
sleep fighting. He like sleep argued.
Oh, he would like sleep, bitch. Like, you stupid piece of
I've seen Ian get hit
Yeah,
with shit
right
in
back
the
to
face.
Ass shit. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that guy had a lot of anger in his heart, bro.
Maybe he had a
we
shitty
had
boss.
coffee table and fuck.
Probably a shitty boss. 100%.
See, the only way that I can ever
Actually-
get Ian to wake up is
Yeah.
if I like fucking smite him with a pillow in the face.
Dude.
And even then, he'll still try to not
So,
care.
so Brandon, I remember this. Brandon figured out the perfect way to wake me up in high school, though. Like, he mastered it, and it was the most annoying thing ever. And I finally told him to fuck off and stop. But the real way to wake me up, if you want to assure that I'm awake and not have to stand by me for 20
Hopefully
minutes.
Avery listens to this.
Yeah, oh, she will. You grab my feet and you fucking just yank me off the bed. Swear to God, and I'll be up because by the time I stand up, I'll think to myself, I'm like, I could lay back down, but it's gone. Whatever.
It's-
you know,
whatever I was. in-
whatever I had in that position I was in is gone now. It's erased.
Are you saying yank you onto the floor?
Well, no, because dude,
yes.
let's
Grab
be
my
realistic.
ankles and fucking yeet me.
There
That's-
is something about when you're
There's
sleeping,
a
and
better
especially
way.
having
There is a better
good,
way, Ian.
especially when
We
you're having
haven't-
like a good
we haven't
type
found
of
it
sleep.
yet.
The best thing that you can really do is just stay in one position, because like that position that you woke up in is like far superior. It's like, dude, I literally 95% of the time get into one position and stay in that position all night long. I will not move. I will be like a fucking.
Is it different every
dude,
night, or do you have
I've
a
done
go-to?
that. Did I ever show you those pictures? No. Dude, there's photos of me sleeping like that.
Okay.
Sleeping like a
He
fucking.
crossed his arms
Sleeping
like
like
a vampire.
Dracula.
Heidi goes, you look like a vampire.
Yeah, because I'll
you
fall
in a coffin?
asleep. But that was back when I had when I
I'm
smoked.
fucking comfortable.
I vaped all the time.
Sorry.
So I always had a vape like clutched in my hand.
Oh no!
And I would always just fall asleep.
Don't
just
do that,
arms crossed, laying back, looking like I'm in a fucking casket, dude.
dude. Your hand's not relaxed when you fall asleep. You are holding on. No, don't do that.
I know, that's probably why I have carpal
You
tunnel.
are not fully rested.
Because and like people would try to take it out of my hands in my sleep, and I
I've
would like grip
walked in
tighter.
on Heidi. I've walked in on Heidi, passed out, but her phone is still clutching this video she was watching. Passed out on the couch.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's
But
just
her-
your brain
but
just
I
took
have
over.
to- I still have to pry it. She's passed out, but
That's
the
a weird
fuck?
experience. I've seen Natalie pass out on the couch when I've been like off in a different room doing something, and I'd listen to the same TikTok replay for half an hour.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
you're like, okay, I need to
hold
at
on.
least turn that off.
Ava.
Like,
So I'll fall asleep in bed, and dude, I've done this many times. Just fall asleep like watching videos or whatnot. A couple times I did it with like a drink in my hand. Did not go well. I would like fucking spill it. She'd be like, "What the fuck?" I don't mean alcoholic, by the way. I mean like water, like just like a casual drink or whatever. And I'd fucking just spill it. She'd be like, "That you're an asshole." Like it was like like it was a whole lot of that. Yeah, dude, I fall asleep like frequently with my shit on. And one time, this was like 2 weeks ago, Ava grabbed my head and she like shook it like aggressively. She's like, ah, and I was like, what the fuck? And I opened my eyes and she goes, "You were sleeping." And I go, "No, I wasn't." And she goes, "Why the fuck are you watching this?" And I look at my phone, and it's like a kid's cartoon. I have no fucking idea what I'm watching.
Kids.
Right, and so now I'm in a weird position, and
so now you got to admit it.
and I go, all right, I was falling asleep. I was like, I'm not watching this.
Dude, so
Making sure it was okay for you.
I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
remember it, but I used to have this dark brown like movie theater style couch. And it was like 2 recliners with like an armrest in the middle.
Horror
It was
show.
nice until we spilled copious amounts of booze on it, but yeah.
No, when
I never-
Trent
Sleeping or no?
I never spilled booze on it, really.
No, you didn't. I did.
when
You
Trent-
did?
Yes, dude.
Trent was brand new to me. He asked me to come over and help him flip this motherfucking couch over while he fixed this scary spring. Remember that spring
Still
stretching?
fixed it.
I was waiting for someone to slash.
What
the
made
wrist.
it? What made it? Oh, it was
Oh my
sharp as
God.
fuck,
We're
just
using
sticking out.
It was
shitty
sharp
ass-
as fuck, and I had to
shitty-ass
stretch
pliers
this
with like a
fucking spring out with my
75-pound
hand.
Tension, trying to hook it.
Yeah, by hand.
Bro,
There's a
Dude.
tool that you're supposed to use to do it. I did
that-
it by hand.
that was like the second time meeting you. For me.
Dude,
Kind of not really.
you know it's a bad
We got close
situation.
fast.
You know it's a bad situation when a full-grown man goes, When you hear that come out of a grown man's mouth, you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, must have been a doozy, you know? You're like,
But
Nope.
so that couch,
I've
it was
seen-
literally
I've seen
it was
springs
literally
react.
2 seats in one. Dude, Jamie and I call it the cock block couch.
Huh?
That's the
the
name.
cock block couch?
Yeah, that's what we call it. Because
arm.
dude, you can't cuddle with your lady on that shit.
I remember.
At all.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Brandon.
It was a
But
it was a
dude,
bachelor couch.
so before I got a new couch, I literally would fall asleep and Jamie would be right next to me and she'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed." And I'm like, "Okay." Just fucking almost
That was a good
out-called-
impression of entire dude.
Like it's like you say 3 out of 4 letters in a word, you know.
Sounds good. Is my go-to.
Too.
Sounds good. Or if I'm having a bad night, love you. Love you.
Hey Brandon, what was a? I don't know if we could say this because this was a pretty pretty fucked up. I think. What was Dalton's couch's name? Do you remember?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
His couch had a name.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, and it's a super offensive name if I remember it
People do
correctly.
All right, if this is just too much, we can cross it out, you know. But he had this futon when he and I were living together. We used to be roommates.
What color was it?
Black.
Well, when we got it, it was. I know where this is going now. But when him and I were living together, he had this just beat to shit futon because we were dumb kids.
I'm gonna bleep this out just so it sounds like you're saying the N-word.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What the fuck? I'm just kidding.
That's a good way to get knocked the fuck out.
So, what the hell's your problem?
We don't have video yet. Anonymity.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
So, it was just because we were dumb, like 19, 18-year-old kids living together, and like we were throwing parties all the time. And
Every weekend, sometimes on weeknights.
Turning up on a Tuesday was a ritualistic thing, you know? We did it.
Turn down for what? A fucking Tuesday, bitch.
And there was, so Dalton had this futon that we would just fold down into a bed so people could stay on it and spend the night. And on more than one occasion, and by that I mean like a lot of occasions, people would fold that futon down and kids would, knock boots and fucking toe curl and they'd fuck on the couch,
Yeah. And the thing is now that you're mentioning it,
Memories.
I remember the exact futon that you're talking about.
Did you ever hear the name of it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we eventually, because of all the stainage, we started calling it Africa because of all of the dead kids.
I do remember.
Oh my
God.
And by me,
Oh shit!
by we, I mean
The
Dalton.
name was fine.
That was
That was
Dalton.
the explanation. The
Damn.
name was not an
And cut. No, I'm kidding. Fucking holy shit.
See, here's one thing that
enjoy
I
that.
specifically remember about that couch. I remember the
Fucking
first
hell.
time that I
Sorry.
came over and hung out at you guys' place there. I slept on that,
So did
one.
everybody. We warned them too.
and
Hey,
I
just so you know, that's not fucking ranch. But
I also remember that I woke up in the morning and I think it was to you just standing over me going, "How'd you sleep, buddy?" And I was just like, "Fine." And you were just like, "Yeah, I'm sure it was fine." Because you could have fucking laid this down. And I didn't know that the futon fucking
was a
laid
futon.
all the way down into a bed. And I was just like, are you telling me that I have been laying on the thinnest fucking futon in one terrible position all night long? And you're just like, yeah.
well, when
Anyway, thanks for coming.
You've
Well-
got to go. So
well, when Dalton finally moved into like the house he's in now, I moved with him. Like when he moved, I was with him, and I remember I forget what happened to it. I don't know where the futon is, but I remember Dalton's grandpa asking him, "Hey, you want to take this?" And Dalton goes, "No." he like laughed. He's like, "Nah," I was like. Good call, man. I was like, it was fucking nasty.
The couch was fucking grotesque.
Yeah, but dude, that basement was wild though. Remember, like in Dalton's basement, we would play like the amount of beer pong games that took place down there was unfucking believable.
I was telling somebody at work,
Dude, and-
surprise party.
Dude, yeah, and these were not like. By the way, our beer pong games were not like, oh, let's just make a ball in a cup. These were heated. like dudes would get fucking shirtless. They'd be flexing. It would like, dude, this was a big dick contest for every dude in the fucking room. Like we were like, yeah, bitch, you fucking thought like, and
Beer pong did get intense at your place.
Yeah.
oh
I remember when, I don't remember who the fuck it was, but some dude jumped off the fucking stairs onto the beer
yeah,
pong
yeah,
table.
yeah. No, don't call him out. We know
No,
exactly.
I'm not
who it
gonna
is.
say the name.
Oh, that.
But motherfucker.
That was at my birthday. That was
So
at,
that
was-
that
it
was
was
at my
at somebody's
19th birthday.
birthday.
My 19th birthday.
I wasn't
Yeah.
there for that. Mind you,
It was your
this
beer
is where
pong
I
table.
live. That is my beer pong table, and it wasn't like the normal like fold out plastic whatever the fuck.
No,
It's
it
not
was
a door on two.
It was a
stall
league
horses.
style.
Did he at least say happy birthday, Ian, before you fucked it up?
No, he ran outside like an asshat for
I gotta,
like 2 hours.
I gotta tell this. So I
He
had
was
just,
drunk, for the record, though.
I had just bought this beer pong table, and I had like no money. Oh, and I had bought this beer pong table off the internet that literally folded up like a suitcase, had a handle and everything, like league style, like within regs. It was dope.
Yeah, and it was like a 15-foot like.
And at the time, I partied so much, it was like my prized possession. You know what I'm saying? And I was in basic training. I was gone in Fort Leonard Wood in a winter cycle, freezing my balls off in the woods probably while this happened.
I remember it really put a buzzkill on the party. Like, it was my birthday, and I'm like, ah.
yeah,
By
it
the way,
really killed them.
by the
at
way, the amount of
party.
people at that party who had no idea why we were throwing a party was unbelievable. It was,
Oh, yeah.
It was like 3/4 the people there had no idea what was going
This
on.
is like, what, 8 years ago now?
At least.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a while ago, but
And
7 or 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8. So I remember being like in basic whatever. We had just finished like basic and we're moving on to AIT or whatever because I was OSET. And I remember getting a call, being able to make a phone call. And I called Dalton. I was like, "Hey man, how's things been going?" He's like, "Great, dude. I got this Camaro, all this." And he's like, "Also, hate to tell you, your beer pong table's broke." And I'm like, "It's fucking what?" And they're like, this guy that, you know, shall remain nameless. He's like, "Yeah, well, it was your brother's birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And he's like, "Well, we threw a party." I'm like, "I'm sure you did." And he's like, "Well, he jumped off the stairs and put himself through your table."
Oh, so you weren't even there.
No.
Oh,
No, I'm in
context. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm in the middle of bumfuck Missouri, like just hating my life every day. Just thinking about like
shit.
imagining going home and having fun with my friends and my table that I bought with my own money, which I didn't have a lot of at the time. And he's like, "Oh, and he's like, "I'm sorry, man. He said he'll get you back, though. He'll pay you back all this." I'm like, "Okay, word, whatever. It's not a big deal." And I got home and like for like 4 years, I'm like, "Give me my money." Like that table was.
Well, it was like
fucking
a $200 table, wasn't it?
something.
Yeah,
close.
it was well over 150, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
I can't exactly remember, but it was definitely in the triple digits.
Yeah,
It was a nice.
It was a
fucking
nice
table.
table. Yeah. Well,
Dude.
and I remember when I came down to watch you graduate from basic and AIT, and we went down to Fort Leonard Wood and we watched you graduate. I remember because I rode back with you. I rode back with you and Braun and her friend and yeah, when we were just riding back, and I remember we stopped somewhere, and then the girls went inside to pee or whatever, and you and I were sitting outside, and I go, "Hey man, I'm sorry about your table." And I remember, dude, that like because to other people it's a table, right? But to you, like, I knew it was sentimental, and I knew like that was upsetting to you.
Which sounds so stupid at the
Yeah,
time, but we spent so much time doing
Well,
that stuff.
and it,
Yeah.
like that was our way of bonding too. Like we had a lot of fun playing beer pong and stuff. And so like I'm sorry about your table, and you grab me by the shoulder and you go, "It's okay." And then you turned around, and then, like that was it. But like I could tell, like you were still bothered. You're like, "Oh, that fucker."
If it makes
I'm
you
gonna
feel,
kill him.
if it makes you feel any better, I still have the frame by frame footage in my brain.
Oh, I was gonna
Of
say
that
on your
mother-
phone.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I wish
me
it was
too.
on my phone.
No,
I wish it was
me
on my
too.
phone. No, I can literally still. I can remember everything of that motherfucker. He fucking tumbled, fell right off.
I
It was
remember
so
watching
fucking
him
funny.
step off, thinking to myself, "This ain't gonna go."
Yeah,
good."
because it
And
was like
just-
he stepped off as if there was a step there.
I thought I wasn't
'Cause-
upset about it anymore.
Because
There it is. There's that old familiar feeling.
well, because he broke the table and then he was like super drunk, so he goes, "Oh my bad."
He
dude."
goes, "Oh, my bad, bro," and
then-
everybody is just like,
Everyone's like, "What the
Dude.
fuck, bro?" And then he goes to the door, and literally Dalton goes, "Don't go outside." Oh fuck, man, I just outed him.
Bleep it.
Yeah, okay, I'll bleep it
bleep
out.
it.
But to make it sound like he said the N-word.
But yeah, he goes, "Dude, don't go outside." He goes, "Dude, don't go outside." And the kid turns around, he looks at Dalton and goes, and whips the door open and fucking runs out, dude. And he ran around in the parking lot outside for, it must have been an hour. And Dalton chased him. And I remember I finally
remember that.
because I was inside, dude, and I was shit faced, and I was like, I should go see what Dalton's
I
doing.
was shit
And
faced as well.
I opened the door and I go, oh fuck, and I go out there and all I see is Dalton following him, and I can hear Dalton go, "Get inside!" Like he's like fucking
Like he's
mad.
talking to a bad dog.
Literally,
Get
dude.
in the fucking house.
Dude, he was so mad, dude.
It's the shit that I do to my dog.
The amount of times during a day.
Awesome Trent impersonation, by the way.
Boys, what do you say real quick? We take a quick break and we'll come back. Huh?
Yep, break.
Don't bully me, I'll come. All right.
Banger.
We're not being bullied and we're not coming, so
Nope, not this time.
not right now.
Not this day.
That was what the break was for.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
In different rooms, just so
Yeah.
we're clear.
Yeah. I don't know how this became such a fucking
Well, I was in the closet.
normalized conversation today, but it's just, hey, don't bully me. I'll come. You know, what a weird.
I might do it.
We did discuss, like, in the break, like, can you imagine being bullied into ejaculating?
Dude, I'm pretty sure that would be rape.
Would it though?
Well, hang on. No, he I think he has a point.
Because isn't that like the epitome of like, show us your dick? Like,
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I don't know. My brain's all kind of
I think it is. Pretty sure.
But imagine just like,
I
you're
don't
a
know.
fucking loser and you're just like, stop.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if rape is the word, but it should be illegal for sure.
Assault? Sexual assault?
Definitely assault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doctor?
So-
Doctor?
So don't
Doctor.
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 All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yeah. It's been a fucking interesting. Brandon, every time you're like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going to the podcast." And you're like, "Can I come?" I'm like, "Oh good, we're gonna have one of them episodes today."
Fuck yes.
yeah. You know, you're so fucking random. The don't bully me. I'll come is a fucking.
Yeah, we started the episode with that.
That's a big curveball. That's a big one to just throw in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, you threw. Dude,
it'll make you think, you know?
threw your fucking meat hammer on the table real fucking fast.
He said
I ain't scared.
he ain't scared. He ain't though.
We slow roasting or roasting. I don't care.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you guys: is there any drink that you just won't drink, like alcoholic beverage? Like, is there one where you're like, I can't do it, bro?
Yeg.
Yeg.
Egg?
Yeg.
Because
Okay.
because I had.
That's a pretty common one.
Because I had 16 fucking shots in a night.
Yeah, the one where
fucking
you've
ended me.
passed out in the back seat of a car.
In the backseat of my car.
Yeah.
Woke up in behind fucking cozy corner.
Yeah.
Threw up out the window.
Classic.
Woke up. Got a phone call from my mom.
Yeah.
She asked me to come home. I said I don't feel good, and I'll come home later when she leaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't gonna go home with throw up down the side of my car. That's a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeg.
Ma, you know what happened.
Yeah. Well, Yeg is a pretty common one. You know, once people get sick on Yeg, it's like can't do it
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
You know.
There was, actually, I got a pretty silly story about that. There was a long time where I couldn't do rum. So, completely separate story.
I still can't do rum. I'm
So,
not a rum guy.
I'm not a fan.
So there's one night I got too jacked up on Sailor Jerry's, and I remember
That is the
blacking out.
best rum, though. If you're gonna have it, so
No, I still can't touch that specific rum.
really?
Yeah, well, I woke up. So like I started drinking in like River Falls area, and I came to in a. It was an inflatable pool in a living room filled with like like the ball pit balls. I woke up in one of those in Bloomington, in a living room, someplace I had never been before. Thank God I knew the person that lived there. I'm like, oh, this is your place. He's like, yeah. And I was like, sick.
Sick, because I was worried, bro.
I gotta go to work.
The phrase "came to" is a clear indicator that yeah.
So for a long time, I couldn't touch like any kind of, whether it was spiced, clear, whatever rum. But I can remember the first time I was able to drink spiced rum again. That was also a wild night because I was like freshly 21 and we were at this party, and when a bunch of like young 21-year-olds, there's gonna be some people there that aren't quite 20 yet, and so you'll get a bunch of like underagers there, and one of those parties. And I remember it was this massive party. It had like 3 bonfires going. There's like hundreds of people there, and it's like a pole shed, and then there's people just all over the property. And I remember the cops showed up, and I was like freshly 21, and like a bunch of people scattered off into the woods in the cornfield or whatever. And at some point in the night, I had found this wheelchair sitting in the pole shed.
Okay.
And so I'm fucking around on the wheelchair. I'm doing like wheelies and shit.
Okay.
And the cops showed up, and they're like talking to all the people that are of age, whatever. And I'm like, I roll up to one of them in it, and I'm like, hey, so just out of curiosity, like if I were to just like roll down the road in this, could I get charged with a OWI? And he's like, why, you have a bit to drink tonight? And mind you, I have a bottle of Captain like in my lap and a cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
Yep.
And he's like, why, you have a bit to drink tonight? Just kind of like feeling out.
Smart ass.
Oh yeah. And I told him, like, well, when I showed up, my legs worked and I did a little wheelie. He laughed and I just kind of rolled away. And that was the end of it. He goes, well, no, that was he goes, you got a safe ride home? And I'm like, yeah, we're good. And he's like, all right. I mean, there's literally hundreds of people there. Like, he's got more important things than to worry about a smart ass in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Whenever somebody brings up a wheelchair, I always think about Jake's old house. Jake had this house in Somerset.
And Jake would do wheelies on that thing nonstop.
Me too, though. Me too. I'd be in that bitch just fucking letting her rip.
It's
dude.
not as hard as you think. If you got one laying around, give her a
It's super easy, actually. You give it a little pull backwards, give you a little momentum, and then you just push it forward, and it's staying up. Mm-hmm. It's not that hard. You get a feel for it quick. Yeah. But dude, there was one time Jake threw a party out there, and you were there, Colin was there, we were all there. We just got trashed, dude.
Yeah.
And Jake just kept rolling blunts, dude. So we just kept smoking weed, dude. We were just like, he's just fucking high as fuck, dude. And later in the night, dude, like we were having like a little freestyle session, and I forget who it was. I cannot remember who it was, but they come down, and whoever they were, this is what I remember. I remember they were just trashed. Like, this dude was fucking fucked up. He gets in the wheelchair, he goes, watch this. Like one of those.
Just Rick and Morty, the fucking scene.
Yeah. and I was very like, oh, okay, whatever. And he grabbed the wheelchair and he went to go do a fucking wheelie. And he sent her back too hard and he just crashed, just fucking came down, cracked his head, and I'll never forget, he grabbed his head and he hit his head hard, like hard as fuck. He grabs his head and he goes, dude, fuck. Dude, I fucking laughed so hard, man. I was like, you need to go to sleep. I was like, you're fucked, man.
You think anybody's ever injured themselves hard enough to end up in a wheelchair by fucking around with a wheelchair?
100%. It's happened.
I'm sure it's
100% that's happened.
Somebody was fucking around in a wheelchair too close to stairs.
Yeah.
An upward moving escalator.
Yeah, literally.
Fallen up
No. And you know whatever the story it is, it's one of the dumbest fucking things you've ever heard. For real. But yeah, it has to have happened. There's no way it has. Out of all the weird things that have happened in life, you're gonna tell me not one motherfucker.
It's almost like I tried to take a fish hook out of my finger with another fish hook.
Ricky Bobby taking a knife out of his leg with a knife.
We gotta cut around the meat.
Yeah, which by the way, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I know a lot of people that are like, it's all right.
I quote that movie on the daily.
Dude, that movie's fucking hilarious.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's
Car ran real good.
Yeah. It's real simple, son. You got a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam underneath your car, and the cops are coming. He just fucking. He fucking
got hair on your peaches or what?
Yeah, it's fucking Lucky Charms. It's so funny, dude. Yeah, that movie's fucking awesome. Help me, baby Jesus. Help me, Tom Cruise. Just fucking running around. Yeah.
That whole dinner table scene is a trip.
Yeah, well, and so is the bar scene when what's his face comes in and goes, break it, Pepe Le Pew, snap, just fucking hyperextends his arm. Fucking yeah, dude, that movie's awesome. There's something about the combination with John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell that I just find like
all time.
Dude, it's so funny. Step Brothers, Talladega Nights. I don't know if they were in anything else, but those two movies alone is like, bro, you want to talk about comedic genius. By the way, I think maybe I brought this up last podcast. Brandon, I don't know if I told you this. You know that dinosaur scene in Step Brothers? Did we talk about this already?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the dinosaur scene at the end of Step Brothers when like the dad's like, I wanted to be a dinosaur. That whole thing was improvised. He did an interview and he talked about how like the director was just randomly like, go tell him you want to be a dinosaur. And they recorded it and they kept it in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly were both just like, you can't be a dinosaur. Like, it was just like super like real reactions. They're like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, you know? It's so funny, man.
What I'm saying is, don't lose your dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay that mine's not movie quality. that fucking, yeah, man.
Chewbacca man.
Hustler magazines. Fucking. Yeah, man. No, that movie's great. You know who else I really loved from that movie that was in, you guys would know him, Adam Scott, who's in Parks and Rec and a couple other things. The guy that plays Will Ferrell's brother in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh, he's funny.
Oh, he's so funny, man. Like, and even if some of the Parks and Rec bloopers, like if you see shit with them, first off, Parks and Rec is a great show. You gotta check it out. If you haven't checked it out, Parks and Rec is there. For me, it's similar to The Office, but also a different dynamic too. But they're both just gold.
Mint.
What's mint? Oh, the shows.
Fucking mint.
Yeah, dude.
You know what show I've been binging the absolute piss out of?
I've been binging the fuck out of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, you know,
Big Bang Theory?
Dude, yeah.
Big Bang Theory is a good one. I started watching a new show that I'm gonna share with you guys in a minute. But Brandon, what have you been watching?
I'm guessing yours is Sheldon. But
No.
No? Oh, wild.
You mean Young Sheldon or
Yeah,
Sheldon?
Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon? Is that what the show's
Yeah,
called?
like when he's a kid.
Yeah, Baby Sheldon.
Yeah, Young Sheldon.
It's Young Sheldon.
Baby
not
Sheldon.
Baby Shelbs.
Fetus Sheldon. Anyway,
Fetus Sheldon.
so no, I've been binging the absolute crap out of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Dude, I love
Brooklyn
that show.
Nine-Nine is fucking awesome.
Oh
dude.
my god, I'd never really watched it before.
Andy Samberg's awesome.
This
Dude,
last month,
That is such a fucking great
I've been
show.
crushing that shit.
Andy Samberg's fucking hilarious. I
Dude,
don't care what anybody says.
I love their fucking. I think it's the annual Halloween episode that they do. Mm-hmm. Dude,
Where he's got to steal an item from the cat.
Dude, yeah. But dude,
well, like every season, like more people get involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It gets
like-
more elaborate.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, Ave and I recently started watching this show, and we kind of stumbled upon it on accident. We were looking for like horror stuff to watch, and then Ave goes, well, we always look at movies. What about like shows? There's got to be a good horror show that we've never seen. And she looked it up, and the first one that popped up that we came up with was a show called Slasher. And they have 5 seasons, and each season is like its own deal, and it's basically about like, it's your typical kind of slasher situation.
Kind of like American Horror Story style.
Yeah, but yeah, so like every scene is different that
Yeah.
way. But it's different where like American Horror Story is more creepy, I would say.
Yeah.
And slasher is like gory. Like slasher is like there's some fucked up shit in that one. And yeah, we've been watching it, and please stop making such hard eye contact that it fucking looks like you guys are gonna screw right now. Anyway.
Don't bully me.
He's just
Yeah, don't bully me, you'll come. Fuck you.
or bully us.
Yeah.
Help us out.
The way we were looking at each other, we're coming either way.
Yeah. It's over.
Call me a whore.
Yeah. Tell me I'm dirty. So slasher is awesome, man. Like we actually started with season 4, which is fucking random. But
I hate that. I hate that.
I know.
I hate that.
I know. Honestly,
Dude, I hate that. If
Trent-
you're gonna start watching a fucking show, you start from season 1, episode 1. If you do anything otherwise, you are fucking insane.
Trent, do you hate that? It's almost like you said you hate that. Do you hate that? Tell me you hate that.
Yes.
No, so
Fuck.
that was just the first one that popped up. So that's what we watched. But season 4 was awesome, and then we went back to season 1, and we're starting there, and we're gonna watch the rest of them.
Okay.
But
Good show.
dude, it's fucking. If you're a fan of that kind of stuff, if you like slasher stuff, and you like the classic Freddy and Chase and shit, like yeah, dude, it's fucking awesome.
Well, and I know you've talked about it on the podcast before. That's something you have a very strong like you're drawn to. Like you're involved or
yeah,
your affinity for the Saw series.
yeah. Well,
Dude, yeah.
and I think that for me, really, which by the way, there's a new Saw movie coming out this
We
year.
already
We
talked
know.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, you did.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, but anyway, shut up, dude. I get stoked about this shit. No, and I've said this before too, but it's for me, it's like it's not that I enjoy sick, twisted shit. It's more along the lines of like, I'm not gonna see that in my day-to-day life. You know, where like I can watch The Proposal and like I'm like, yeah, that could happen. You know, it's like I want to see some shit that I can only see on my TV. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not saying it never happens, but like realistically in my life, am I gonna see somebody get put through a wood chipper? Probably fucking not. You know, it's like there's something about that to me that's like, oh shit, yeah, I want to see that. Fuck yeah, that's fucking wild. You know. So yeah, I love Slasher's a good one if you're a fan of like horror
where
series
we're
and
different.
horror movies. Yeah, right. Yeah, Trent's like that's where we're different. Yeah. Well, and honestly, dude, for a long time, I don't think I ever told anybody this, but for a long time, I genuinely was kind of worried about me. I was like, why do I like this? Like really? Like I was like, dude, is there?
Why is
Sorry
my
for
dick
himself.
hard right now?
And no, well, my dick has never been hard for it, but it's just like. I do lie.
Show him,
But
show him slasher flicks, he'll come.
yeah. Don't show me slasher flicks, I'll come.
Jigsaw.
Yeah. No, I just, you know, and honestly, I think that there's some creativity to the way that people die in these movies.
My
I think-
favorite part's the screams.
Honestly, I think I'm onto something. I think it's the creativity, like especially with the Saw series. The cool thing about the way that they set it up, you know, I know that sounds serial killerish, but no, but yeah, right, right.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, but there's something cool, like the way that Jigsaw sets up the traps in the Saw movies. It's like, damn. I mean, you know, it's sick, but pretty clever. You know, it's like, what are you gonna say? It's fucking cool, dude. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I like that shit. I like that shit a lot. So we've been watching that, and it's pretty good. We were, you know, just yesterday, Ava and I were talking about our favorite movies. You guys got like a favorite movie or top 3 maybe?
Ooh, that's a loaded question, man.
I know.
Like as
it's
a couple or as an individual?
as an individual.
Okay.
Can we narrow it down to a genre?
No,
That's a lot.
no, we cannot narrow it down to a genre. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'll say in my top 3, not necessarily in this order, but Nerve.
Nerve is a good movie. You showed me that movie.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's
Nerve.
a fire movie.
Nerve is a cool movie. Yeah, that's the one with Dave Franco, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think Emma Roberts.
Yep. Who, by the way, is hilarious. Have you ever watched interviews with her? She's really funny. She's fucking hilarious.
Dude, I love her and We're the Millers.
Yeah. What was she in that movie?
Yeah, she was the she was the teen. She was
Oh
the
wow!
teenager.
I guess I never knew that. I've only seen that movie once, and it was a long time ago. So Yeah.
I
I like the guy in that movie. The guy that was just in an Avengers movie. The boy who got bit in the dick by the tarantula. That kid.
Eyebrows. Yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking funny, man.
I'm trying to remember his name, but
What's
He's English. You know that? He's from the UK, I think.
sure. So is Tom Holland, and he's like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, they have incredible accents.
So
They're
I
American
gotta.
accents.
Here's one of my other picks is probably Avengers Endgame. That's a great movie. And the Maze Runner.
Dude, the Maze Runner series is awesome. Yeah, that's a fuck yeah. Brandon, you got any? I kind of have some oddballs because I was just asked this question yesterday, so I still got some tossing around up there.
One of them, I mean, I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's a lot of it is like the historical accuracy of it. Is Cinderella Man.
James J. Braddock. The man.
Bulldog.
That is a great movie.
It's an outstanding movie, and you know a lot of those fights. I mean, with like Max Baer and all that, like there's several scenes that are like redone punch for punch, and I think that's really cool. It's an old boxing movie,
Yep.
like staged in like the Great Depression. It's really good.
Yeah,
and it's a true story.
It's basically, so Trent, you look confused. I'm assuming you've never seen this.
What's it called?
Cinderella Man.
No.
So for you and all of our listeners, I'll kind of give a rundown. It's based around a boxer, again, like Brandon said, from the Great Depression era, like kind of the 1920s and whatnot. And it's
Jimmy Braddock.
Yeah, Jimmy Braddock, James J. Braddock, and he was actually older by the time he found success in boxing. But
Well, he had some success, and then he like shit the bed. And then
Yeah.
he was like,
yeah.
I need money, and then they're like, okay, you can fight.
Yeah,
he's
and-
like
and
kicking
this-
ass again.
This is when making money was hard to do. Like, guys would wake up early in the morning, go down to the docks, and try and find work, and they'd only take maybe 8 guys a day or whatever. So money was hard to come by, and everybody was starving. And he got in the ring, and he created a few upsets in the ring, and it's an incredible story. The guy is it's very, very cool. It's an awesome movie. So yeah, Cinderella Man's a good one. Brandon, you got any other ones?
I trying to like spitball here real quick. Like, it makes it difficult when my knee is being clenched by a close friend of mine.
Yeah. Well, and when you're put on the spot,
Yeah, dude.
I know.
All right, you know what? I'll say because I just watched it recently, and every time I watch it, I'm like, "Fuck, that's good." Hacksaw Ridge.
Dude, that was gonna be in my top 3 too, but I'm not
love
gonna
that
say it
movie.
anymore because
I
you
got it
just
right
said
there.
it. But yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is an amazing. You know what's funny is I always have this conversation with people too, like,
And you have Fat Albert.
yeah, dude, I've been staring at
back
that
in the
movie all
early
day.
2000s, that was a bop, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That terrible fucking back before all the allegations to fucking Bill Cosby, that motherfucker.
Oh, is that who it was? Was it Cosby?
Well,
it
that's
Cosby?
who. That's
That
who.
was-
Fat Albert is. That was who directed. He like narrated the.
Oh,
Fat Albert
interesting.
show.
I guess I didn't know that. That's
was,
interesting.
Yeah, that was a big part of his career.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so Hacksaw Ridge is awesome. I know that was so fucking random.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
back to Desmond Dawes.
Yeah. No, well, and I
What
was
a great fucking
well,
movie.
well, and I was telling Ave too. Like, I've never been big on celebrities. Personally, like, I don't find celebrities that intriguing. I've never had a celebrity crush, and the reason for that is because like, I was always raised to believe that everybody, is the same. So regardless of the popularity contest that people have, like, I've never looked at some famous chick and been like, oh my god, I would fucking kill. Like I've just never had that in me. I'm like, what I have had is icons. Like, I don't believe in celebrities.
Rihanna though.
I do. dude. I don't believe in celebrities. I do believe in icons, and that doesn't necessarily mean like in the entertainment industry. Desmond Doss. Desmond Doss is an icon. That was somebody who did his own thing and created change, and that guy is fucking awesome, and that story is incredible.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Prince too. Like there's a long list of these dudes where it's just like that dude was so above fame. It wasn't even about fame. It was about just.
well, and Desmond, I mean, you gotta imagine, Like, this is a dude. Like, he's a private. You know, he's not even out of training yet.
Yeah, he's
You
the
hear
lowest
horror
of low.
stories about basic and like the training, like boot camp, all that, and like to be able to stand up and look at your, you know, your NCO, your drill sergeant, and be like, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna pick up that gun. I don't work on Saturdays or Sundays or whatever it was. You know, it's
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
Seventh Day.
Sabbath. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's the Sabbath.
Yeah.
It's his
Yeah.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Okay. So, but I was trying to remember the actual terminology for it. But yeah, no. Regardless, he looked at his fucking drill sergeant and goes, "Nah." Like,
Dude,
if he would have told me to, if my drill sergeant would have told me to step on a landmine, I would have been like, "You sure?" And he'd have been like, "Yeah," and I'd be like, "Okay."
One of the
Yeah,
most
right.
spoiler alert. One of the most heart-wrenching moments of that entire movie, Hacksaw Ridge, was when his fucking corporal
His
gets
dad.
gets a fucking walkie in, and he's like, "What the fuck is taking you guys so long?"
Oh, and he's praying.
And he goes, we're waiting, sir. And he's just
Yeah.
like, "We're waiting for what?" And he's like, "We're waiting for Mr. Doss to finish
Yeah,
praying."
Private Doss.
Private
Yeah,
Doss
Private
to
Doss to
pray.
finish playing. I was
Yeah.
like, and it's just like,
Yeah.
damn,
Dude,
dude.
every
It's like
time.
not a
So-
single man would go up that cliff without him.
Dude. Well,
It's
and
like, oof.
well, yeah, and I think the impact that scene really makes is the fact that at the beginning before they went into battle, Vince Vaughn plays that character, the sergeant or whatever,
Yeah.
and he straight up he looks at the entire, what would you call that, battalion, squadron, what is that?
Sorry, I got distracted.
So you remember when they're at the rifle range and it's Desmond and he's like, I can't pick up a gun, sir. And
That scene, the people that were around him,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
his platoon.
Okay, so Vince Vaughn's character,
Yep.
the sergeant or whoever he is, he basically tells the whole platoon. He says, when you are in battle, do not look for Doss.
this man to help you.
Yeah, do not look for Doss to save you. He will not pick up a gun. He will do nothing. This is pointless.
Yeah.
And then for that impact to come where it rolls around in the end of the movie, and all these people are like, dude, I'm not going up there without this motherfucker. And
Yeah.
it's like the way that pulled a full 180
Oh yeah.
was just insane. And it's like, yeah, dude. Well, and I've read a lot about it on my own, like after watching the movie, because I wanted to know. I was like, dude, this guy is a fucking icon. This guy is unbelievable. And it's just like, what an incredible story.
Oh yeah.
Well, and I saw that movie in theaters too, and I remember watching it, dude, and it's like, I'm pretty sure everybody around me cried because it was one of those things
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's like it's
And
way heavier than
Not
you
to
think.
mention, dude, the ending scene when he fucking kicks the grenade and everybody fucking loads him up on the gurney and they're about to send him down, and he's just like, my Bible.
Right, I need my Bible.
I need my Bible.
Yeah.
And one of the dudes is just like, okay.
Yeah.
And he sprints back into the middle of battle
Yeah, he's like
to find this motherfucker's
Yeah.
Bible in the heat of the shit.
You know what scene from that movie really got me was the scene when he found Doss was down in one of the foxholes, one of the Japanese foxholes or whatever.
Oh yeah, and
yeah,
he sees the Japanese man, and
Yeah,
he still gave him morphine.
Yeah. Well, and I think that scene's important because it shows like the very point that Doss made to his superior officers was, I'm not here to kill people. Like I'm here to
Yeah.
help. I'm here to save.
Yep.
And it's like when you get in that situation, it's like somebody who's really there to save is gonna help him, because that's, at that point, it's not about sides. It's about humanity. It's about what can you do for somebody. And it's like, he didn't give a shit. He doesn't care, dude. It's like somebody's dying in front of him. He's gonna help him. And like that's what makes that dude so fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie's incredible. Do you have any more, or is that the other movie?
I mean, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
And not really not to say American Sniper's bad, but I mean
Did you like Lone Survivor?
I love Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor was good.
Lone Survivor was good, and not to say I don't.
You didn't like American Sniper?
No, I do. I really do.
I liked
but I wouldn't
American
put it in
Sniper.
my top tier.
Yeah, that's
American
fair.
Sniper
It's
is really
it's a
good.
good movie, but
Yeah.
it's
And
just
I do like the the whole Chris Kyle thing, and the barbecue scene when he's back, that one really that tugs at the heartstrings with the dog, and his freakouts when he's just staring at the TV and nothing's playing, that
that shit'll fuck you up
But-
though. And I'm not the one to tell you that because I don't understand it, but just based on what I've seen from like people coming back from war, that will fuck you up.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just in terms of like '90s movies, like, and I like a lot of the '90s movies, like '95. What was it? Shawshank and
Shawshank is
and
great.
Forrest Gump in the same year.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
Those
great.
movies are both
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. So, I have a couple of really really good ones, and one of them is probably super obscure. You probably never thought of it. There was this old VHS movie.
we thought of it.
I doubt you
I
have.
already got it.
Actually, no, you don't.
No, I do, though.
Just say it so I can tell you I was right.
Shut up. So there was this Tom Hanks movie early on in Tom's career, called That Thing You Do.
Yeah, the thing you do, obviously, duh.
Brennan, fuck off.
Yeah, you got it.
Anyway.
Told you, dude, we told you we had it.
Anyway, so I really like this movie. It's basically based around a rock band that is kind of going through the ups and downs of finding success and having a #1 hit on the Billboard, and it's really cool. Tom Hanks plays their manager, and by the way, the soundtrack is awesome. Like the song "That Thing You Do" that they sing in the movie is pretty good. It's like, and you loving that thing you do, or some shit like that. I don't remember it, but anyway, that's a great. I love that movie. That one's awesome. There's another movie called Warrior. That one's got Tom Hardy.
That's a great movie.
Warrior,
That is a great movie.
Warrior is a phenomenal movie as well. And then, and I would say that's a UFC movie. That's about two brothers beating the fucking piss out of each other for a cash prize, but it's way deeper than that too. And then also
The omoplata in that movie, where he like snaps his brother Brennan snaps
yeah,
Tommy's shoulder.
yeah, he dislocates it or something.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
I mean tears it apart,
Yeah.
basically shreds it.
yeah,
he fucked
And then
him
he
up.
goes in the next round and he's like, Tommy, you gotta quit this. He's just shut up.
yeah. It's, well,
Yeah, see?
it's really heavy, especially if you care about family and stuff like that. It's a heavy movie and it's great. And then I would say the last movie on my list is going to be a movie called The Green Mile, which is another Tom Hanks film, and that's a
That is
great
a good
movie.
one.
Yeah, that's another.
Tom
good
made a
movie.
lot of appearances on this.
Dude.
We're talking Forrest Gump,
Well,
Green Mile.
but Tom Hanks has been in fucking some of the most influential, groundbreaking movies to ever exist.
Toy Story. Let's talk about it.
Dude, honestly, like some people might joke about that. Toy Story is fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story
Oh, yeah.
is fucking insane. Like what it did for kids everywhere, and just like it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's super funny because I actually know people that won't watch Toy Story because the idea of their toys coming to life when they're not around terrifies them.
oh fuck off. That's
You
fucking
say people
stupid.
like plural?
Yes.
What?
I am not one of these people.
that's fucking stupid, and I mean that with the utmost respect. That's fucking insane. Why the fuck would you ever?
Your fear is irrelevant.
Literally, kinda. I
I
mean,
gotta walk away and physically regroup, but also
yeah.
take
I mean, is it more or less weird than those that are afraid of the dark?
I think it's more weird.
it's way more weird.
Yeah, because
the dark is scary.
the dark. well,
That's rational.
Well, honestly, the dark kind of makes sense because of what the dark represents, at least to people, like me. I can't see in the dark. So to me, that represents the unknown. And the unknown has a funny way of scaring the shit out of everybody. So like that to me makes sense. Toys coming to life, I've never once looked at like one of my kids' toys.
Chucky.
Okay, Chucky's an exception, but even that was like, dude, the only exception maybe is like if I found an Annabelle doll on my couch, then I'm out. Then I'm like, all right,
I'm leaving.
Right. Then I'm like, you win.
Maybe a bag of clothes. I'm gone.
Right. Well, but the thing about that too is like, they're a different kind of alive, right? Like Woody is supposed to be nice. He's like, we gotta be there for Andy, like he's like, hey, where are his toys?
Andy's coming.
right. It's like one of those, and Annabelle is like, yeah, I'll kill you in your sleep. It's way different. It's super different. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong, dolls can be freaky, but not like that to me.
Bro, did I ever tell you? I think you knew this. I think, but Brandon, I don't think you knew this. At my mother's house, she has a porcelain doll.
Nope. Already nope.
Yeah, same as fuck. I hate porcelain dolls, but my mom has a porcelain doll. It's a baby.
Nope.
And it looks like it's like crawling around on the ground.
No.
It's wearing navy not cashmere, you have a pair of pants of them. Corduroy, thank you.
Yeah.
Corduroy, it's wearing corduroy overalls and a cap.
Absolutely not.
And it's crawling around. It's always on the top shelf. And it has its head fully fucking cocked to the left. Fucking nope. And the thing that makes it even worse is the fact that when I finally, when I was like 16, 17, looked at my mom and I was like, you need to get rid of that thing. Because it fucking terrifies me. She laughed, looked at me and said, it's hilarious that you say that. Because that was actually a gift to me when you were born. Because the person that bought it said that it looked like you.
It's
and
even.
I died.
Nope.
I left.
Nope.
Nope.
Like, all right, Mom, I'm moving out.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Peace.
So you gave birth to Satan. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Congratulations. Your son is the Antichrist. You fucking did it.
Yep, there you go. Fucking good job.
Your son looks like the literal devil. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
and
scariest shit ever.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck all that, dude. If my dad was ever like, I like this doll, I'd be like, Dad,
It needs to go.
I love you, but if you don't take care of that, I'm gonna take care of that. Please get rid of it.
Yep.
That's fucking terrifying. I've seen way too many horror films for this. No way.
Are you guys familiar with the comedian John Mulaney?
Fucking love John Mulaney.
I got to see him live on his last special.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
it was pretty good. But no, his
Did you laugh really loudly and over the top so that way everybody could point you out?
I saw him at the XL and I had like garbage seats. I could have laughed as loud as I wanted and he would have had no idea.
You just had to wait for a lull. Let out just one
at the XL
in the silence.
But no, he has a great bit about. No, sorry, disregard. It's not John Mulaney. It's Dan Cummins, another great comedian.
Oh.
He has an awesome bit.
I don't know who that is.
About he had this clown doll that he was given by his ma. This like creepy freaking like stuffed clown, and it scared the bejesus out of him as a kid. And so like one day he got tired of it, took it to the basement, and like.
Oh no!
Literally
I don't
went
like
to like
where this is going.
Yeah, no, it's a hilarious bit. But he like literally like beat the shit out of it, like beat the devil out of it, and then threw it in the trash. And then his mom found it in the garbage. He was like, "Oh, he must love. Like, I wonder how this got in here. He loves it." So he thought he had gotten rid of it forever. He went to bed that night, looked up, and it was in the same chair it was always sitting in because his mom found it in the garbage and put it back.
No.
Oh my fucking dude, I would fucking leave. Oh my fuck.
So he goes down, beats the shit out of it, and then finds it in his bedroom at night, and he's like,
no fucking way, dude. I'd lose it. I would lose it. You know a comedian I've been listening to a lot of, and he technically got canceled.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, because he did say it out of pocket term.
Cancellation is stupid. Go.
It is stupid, but he said he did say a fucked up term. But he's a comedian. I feel like there's gotta be a level of leniency there.
You're allowed to not like stuff. Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
what is it?
So yeah, this comedian that I've been listening to, Shane Gillis. Gillis is fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god, his Trump impression is so fucking funny, dude. I hate them. I hate that bitch. You know, like they just fucking
delete the emails.
Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. You know, it's one of the funniest fucking. Dude, he's so fucking funny, dude. He's got this bit on the Special Olympics, right, where he's like, I think we can all agree, right? Like the Special Olympics, it's great. It's great. We love it. I was coach, you know.
I was coached.
No, he was. He's like,
was he?
Yeah, he coached the Special Olympics for at least a year, I think.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's like, it's great. It's great. I love it. All I'm saying is the first guy to come up with the idea to start this. It's a ballsy guy. Yeah. And he's
That's
like,
the truth.
he's
though.
like, he like puts a scenario out there. He's like, you know, you just picture that guy, right? Like, yeah, Town's Over says they got one faster than us. I say we race them. I say we settle this. You know, it's like, dude, and it's the funniest fucking bit. I'm like, holy shit, dude. It's really fucking funny though.
So, that just reminded me of something that I heard, or got reminded of very recently. So a few weeks ago, I was at the PX. It's a Post Exchange. It's like a store on base, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I went there and I ran into one of my old drill sergeants. And it was like really weird. I mean, it was just kind of like we gave each other this look like, oh, you? And then it was just like, and then we left. Like we both like were reaching for the same monster can and it was like, see you later. So, I got back and one of my buddies I went through basic with.
Sorry.
Had he's in my unit. And so I went up to him and I was like, hey, you're never going to believe who I ran into at the PX. And he's like, who? And I told him and he's like, oh yeah. Hey, do you remember that time that he was yelling at us when the Special Olympics were taking a tour on post and their bus was driving by as he was screaming at us, calling us a bunch of
Oh shit. Oh,
it's a true story. I forgot about it until he said it. But yeah, we were standing out in front of just getting screamed at, whatever. And he dropped the R word and just goes, you fucking Meanwhile, there's a bus full of the athletes for the Special Olympics.
Full of Olympians. They're Olympians, yeah.
Olympians. Just right behind him. And he turns around, sees the bus, and just literally hung his head and walked inside.
Dude, you are talking about comedic timing. Holy fuck, dude.
Dude.
And I can't believe I forgot about it until this guy told me, like,
that sounds like a
movie. This guy reminded me. Yeah.
It sounds like a movie.
He goes, do you remember this happening? And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot.
You're like, how do you forget that shit? Yeah, I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, well, and man. Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of shit on Shane Gillis, man. He fucking kills, man. I wish people, and as a general rule of thumb, I think people walking around every day, should they use terms, like that? No,
yeah.
man. No. Like we're better than that. Comedians, though, dude, you gotta poke fun at some shit, right? You can't give.
You can't take away everything.
No, because there are no comedians. If all we do is act serious, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you can't make fun of that. Okay, what the fuck can I make fun of?
Right, right. It's like, and I think.
No, making fun of things is wrong. It's also fucking funny.
Now, well, now if a comedian walks around in his everyday life and that's just how he talks, yeah, okay, I can maybe understand that. In a special, though, if you have a Comedy Central special and you're just saying random shit and they're jokes, that's why you're there. That is why you're watching it.
Yeah, if you didn't laugh, then guess what? You can just go, well, I didn't really like that part.
Well, and
you ever seen that clip with I think it's Dane Cook? No, it's not Dane Cook. It's fuck, I can't remember the Chris D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
D'Elia.
Yeah, he literally is just, he had a whole bit about it. Where it's just like, I really hate people that get offended about jokes. It's like, some people are like, fuck you fucking cancer. Blah.
Well,
and it's like, or you could, just be the person that's just, laughs at the stuff that you think is funny, and when something that comes on that you don't think is funny, go,
just shut
didn't really like that part, but whatever.
Well, well, dude, one of the most offensive people of all time is fucking Anthony Jeselnik, right? Like he is so fucking offensive. It's insane.
I thought I was a blunt person.
Jeselnik has this bit, right, where he talks about like his friend who had a baby, and bless you. And
Jinx,
bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's got this bit, right, where his friend's got a baby. He's like, "Hey, Anthony, I gotta go do something. Can you hold my baby for a little while?" And Anthony goes, Yeah, I can hold him for a little while. You know, and it's like people were like, "Well, what the fuck? You're just gonna drop the baby?" And he's like, "Dude, it's a joke. That's the whole fucking point. Obviously, he's not gonna spike the baby on the ground like a fucking football, dude. It's a fucking joke, you know."
Him getting his show canceled. You remember the Jesselnick offensive?
Yeah.
It was not around long.
No, it wasn't.
I actually don't.
Well, that
Oh,
doesn't shock me at
He had
all.
this bit on there called Shark Party.
Oh.
And so he talked about how rare it was that, people get killed by sharks. And he's like, it's so rare, you could almost justify throwing a party about it. And so anytime somebody got killed by a shark and he found out on the news,
Shut the fuck up.
part of his show was he'd be like, he would read the news report and then just go, "You son of a bitch, shark party," and like confetti would fall, music would kick in, everybody would start dancing, and like people in shark costumes would come out.
Dude, no fuck
It
you.
was fucking hectic,
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, shark party.
That is so fucking funny.
And that's
dude.
the reason, because they told him like you can't do shark party anymore, and he's like, "Fuck you." He's like, "I like Shark Party." And that's how the show got canceled.
Dude, that is fucking hilarious. The fact that people got offended by that just shows you what a level of fucking bitch some people are. That's fuck. Now, I will say this: if obviously the dude that gets eaten by the shark, yeah, that's fucked up. It sucks, man. But the least you could do is give some people some giggles off the fucking event. He's already dead. What are you gonna do? You fucking laugh about it, man. It is what it is. Dude, and I mean this, really. If I ever got eaten by a shark, I would hope you guys would make nothing but shark jokes about me until you die. I would hope that you fucking do that.
Pretty much.
My brother's dead, man. That bites.
Seriously. So I would hope that you fucking do, because it's too much of a
Probably should have
comedic.
swam faster.
Right. Well, it's too much of a comedic opportunity to skip. So, yeah, I think there's something to be said about comedians having a little bit more freedom, especially on stage.
So, I have to say this before I forget it. So I don't remember exactly where it was. I want to say it was in Montana, but there was a zoo that brought in like a new tiger shark that was recently caught for their exhibit. And shortly after the shark was like put into the tank, it like belched, and it was just shark burp, and it smelled rancid. It was terrible. It was really dark looking, and then an arm floated to the surface in the zoo. And dude, literally people freaked out because like
Why?
At first there was speculation that because people that saw it were just like, "Oh my god, did somebody fall in the tank?" It's like, no, it didn't happen that quick. The water would be red. Like and he
Do you know how much blood there is in a human body, dude?
yeah, so literally the people ended up discovering that the shark that they caught was actually super, super aggressive because it recently ate a human being.
Out in the ocean? Like before they captured it?
Yeah.
Shit.
So it ate a human being, and all that they had left was an arm, and it ended up becoming a murder case.
Who did it?
They didn't know. They were like, whose fucking arm is this?
They're like, who did it? I want to know who murdered him. It's a fucking shark. They're like, we gotta slap the handcuffs
Well, I
on
want
him.
to say they ended up finding out that it was like a member of the cartel, and it was like basically the circumstances basically led down to the dude had to have been on a boat and fucking fell out.
Fuck around and find out, I guess.
Yeah, fuck around and fall out.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, man. Dude, sharks are one of those animals that scare the shit out of me, right? Because I love them.
Well, yeah, that's why you didn't go in the water at Cape Cod.
Not in Cape Cod. I did, like, I will go in the ocean, right? Like Florida, other places, like, but from what I heard, Cape Cod has an insane population for sharks. So I was just like, nope.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I can go out a lot
Fucking-
of ways. I ain't gonna be the dude that gets eaten by a shark. You fucking fuck
kidding
that.
me?
No,
That's how. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. To keep it a buck with you.
I would be mad about it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be, shitting my trunks.
It would
while it's
would
happening.
definitely be a way to go. That would be quite a story
Right.
to be like, oh yeah, did you hear about fucking Brandon? No, what? He got eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Jesselnick wouldn't have gotten canceled, I could have had my own fucking shark party.
Yeah, I swear to God, dude. Yeah, no, and
I wonder if the guy whose arm floated to the surface, I wonder if he got a shark party.
I hope so.
Dude.
That'd be fucking great.
I mean, at the very least, we could give him that.
Yeah, literally.
Come on,
Throw
you
the-
at least get one.
Throw the man
Everybody
a
gets
fucking
one.
ball. Yeah. Well, dude.
Or his arm back. Either
Right,
way.
right. Well, dude, and I love sharks. Like I was saying,
Well, there was a tattoo on the arm. That's how they ended up figuring out who he
Oh,
was.
yeah.
sure, yeah. Well, dude, see, I love sharks because they're so interesting. I mean, like, they're apex predators. They're insane. They've been around since prehistoric times, like with the megalodon and whatnot. Like, they're crazy, interesting animals. They're fucking
crazy.
They're terrifying. There's videos that you can go online and search up like shark frenzies. Have you guys ever seen like a shark frenzy? It literally looks like the fucking water is bubbling for fucking like a big amount. Like it's just shark, and there's
Yeah,
and
I've
it's-
seen videos of
dude,
it.
it's aggressive. One of my coworkers was telling me, and I never got to see the video, but he was telling me he saw a video of a guy getting caught in the middle of one, and he got fucking shredded. Just like there's video of a dude just getting fucking eaten alive by multiple sharks, just shredded alive, like fucking chicken. Like
That's
just
pretty nuts.
it's gruesome.
It's the
And-
kind of thing you would watch a movie about.
I
Ian.
swear to God,
Yeah.
I would. No. Well, and honestly, again, this is one of those things where it's like, am I sick? I don't know, but I want to see the video.
You know-
you know what I mean? It's like,
I can't remember the movie, but I want to say there's a movie that I watched. I want to say it's called like 100 Meters Down or some shit like that.
yeah, that was the one that came out a little while ago where they get caught in the cage.
Yeah, they got caught in the cage,
Yeah.
and the cage falls to the fucking bottom of the
Yeah.
ocean. So then they're stuck down there. There's sharks swarming them. They're running out of air.
Can I ask you guys a kind of a ridiculous question? Just last one here before we wrap up because we should get going. But the megalodon, right?
Yeah.
There's so many people out there that are like, it's real. There's so many people that are like, it's
Well,
not-
I don't
Well,
doubt at all that it's real.
I
I
shouldn't-
don't know. I
I
don't
shouldn't
know
say
if
real.
We can say that it still exists.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with it. I shouldn't say real because obviously we have proof that it existed at one point. Do you think that there is a megalodon anywhere still alive right now?
No.
No,
No.
not at all.
No.
I disagree. I think it's possible. We've explored like fucking 7% of our ocean.
Okay, so trust me, because I want them to be real. I think it'd be dope.
Well, according to how big they are, pretty much anything they eat, they're not leaving anything behind.
No, for sure, right?
So you're not gonna know.
You're not. But sharks lose teeth,
Right.
right? Every tooth they found
Yeah.
where they used to inhabit and all this, right? It's like super fucking old.
Way too old.
They haven't found
Yeah.
anything recent to really get behind. Like, it might still be out here. And like, there are some videos of like deep sea cameras and stuff picking up like really big effing sharks, and they're like, everybody's freaking out, like, it's a megalodon. It's a megalodon. It's a fucking meg. No, because even
You just
as
want it to be.
as big as that shark is, and we're talking massive. It's still nowhere near the size of what an actual megalodon would have been.
Yeah. Well, what did they say? And I don't remember the exact numbers. Didn't they fucking say that a megalodon, in its prime, like back when it was truly a megalodon, was like 3 school buses fucking long, like something
Yeah, I think
insane,
something
like
stupid like that.
something fucking crazy. Well, and see, like I'm kind of right in the middle. Like I'm like, dude, I don't know.
But think about like the sonar and the radar equipment that we have now. We can pick up all kinds of crazy.
Sure, and I agree with you. My only kind of quarrel with what you're saying is like, if they really live like deep, right? Because these kind of sharks, they would live in a cold area, like deep in the ocean.
Yeah.
So it would be in like the Mariana Trench or wherever that they're estimated to be. Are you really gonna see teeth and stuff come all the way up to the shoreline like that if they're that deep?
I don't think but I don't think people are finding these megalodon teeth just hanging out on the beach in Cape Cod.
You never know. Because and the only reason I say that is like, how deep can we go? You know, like can we go as deep as they would be? Or because we have no
Right
idea
now?
what's really in the ocean.
No.
Not
Right.
people themselves.
Right.
We have equipment that can get down there.
Yeah, well, the last one that fucking tried to imploded. So
I'm not talking about like manned by people. I'm talking robots with cameras.
To be fair, that one was not actually rated to go down there. There are subs that can go down that deep.
I understand that, but I
That one just sucked.
for sure. Well, they were saying dude cut corners and shit.
More,
and-
it blew, more likely.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, I just like asking this question because realistically, it's like, of course we don't have proof, but I like thinking about it.
I would love there to be a megalodon somewhere.
dude. If someday, dude, I fucking hope that
Dude.
there's video footage of a fucking shark so fucking
here's the thing.
unfathomably big that people are like, oh my god.
I feel like the
I
day
hope.
that we discover that there is a megalodon, if we discover that there is a live megalodon, immediately Warner Brothers is getting their ass out there to try to get that shit live so they can make it part of the next movie.
Fuck yeah.
And probably in Warner Bros. Would probably be like Discovery Channel, but
I'm pretty
or
sure Warner
Net-
Brothers is the one that's doing the Meg movies.
Are they?
I think so.
Well, I tell you what, dude. I saw Meg 1 and I really want to see Meg 2, but I haven't seen it yet.
I don't want to see Meg 2 because just from the trailers of it, it makes me feel like I'm going to immediately go, okay, that's a little over the fuck.
Nah, I just want to watch it. You know me. I like blood. Show me.
Well, I mean, dude, like, I've even seen, like, a couple of clips, like, from the trailer. Dude, there's a scene where Jason Statham, like, picks up this massive piece of shrapnel. Like, dude, this thing is 3-4 times the size of Jason Statham.
Oh, Bruce Banner
And he,
level
like,
shrapnel.
And he, like, props it up, and the fucking shark, like, jumps up on shore and gets it through the fucking roof of its mouth. And it's just like, okay, motherfucker.
I was
Like,
like-
first of all, no way any dude's picking that shit up. Motherfucker's running. Like,
Trent's picking it apart. He's like, that's bullshit. Warner Bros.
like-
Fucking stupid.
it's like, no, I'm sorry. If you think that motherfucker's doing anything other than running when he's that close,
Right.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
can wrap up our talk of sea life by saying rip Steve Irwin and fuck stingrays.
100%,
True.
dude. Rip Steve Irwin, man. That dude, that guy made childhoods, bro. From
really
our
did.
generation, that guy made nature interesting to motherfuckers like us, dude. We were like, oh shit, like, oh damn, look at that bitch go. You know, like
And he made stingrays the ops.
I swear to God, dude. He really did. By the way, dude, Robert Irwin, his son, last thing before we go, Robert Irwin is awesome to watch. He's so
Fuck
much
yeah.
like his dad, and he has such a passion for animals. He loves them.
Hell
God,
yeah.
man, that guy's
Love that guy.
awesome. Fuck yeah. All right, well, I think that's a good wrap on the episode. I appreciate everybody coming. Brandon, thanks for joining us. And,
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I always have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Hope you
absolute-
come and join us again soon.
hell yeah. Okay.
Thanks, y'all, for listening. Make sure you hit that share button. Make sure you hit that follow button. We love y'all. We love it every time. We'll see you again soon.
Fuck you.
Toodles. Don't bully me, I'll come. Don't bully me, I'll come. Don't bully me, I'll come and run away. Don't bully me, I'll come.
Don't bully.
Bully me, I'll come.
Don't bully.
Don't bully me, I'll come and then run away. Don't bully me, I'll come.
gonna come.
Don't bully me, I'll come.
bust a nut.
Don't bully me, I'll come and run away.
And then I'll skirt. I'll skeet and skirt.
I'm gonna nut.
Yeah, fuck yeah.